What up? And welcome back to another episode of Gritty Knows Best, baby. That's right. That's right. Oh, yeah. And of course, welcome to another Valentine's Day edition of the show, baby. There we go. Yeah. Hope you're going to have a great one. Hope you get kissed. Hope you get sucked, licked, banged, whatever you want. Maybe you get choked. Maybe you get gagged, slapped, or maybe just some chocolates. Whatever you prefer. It's not up to me. It's not up to me to judge. I hope you get what you want. And if you ain't got nobody, just know you got us, baby. It's going to be a great night. Happy Schmalentine's Day, or Valentine's Day, as Mo said last year. Speaking of Mo, we have a great cast for you tonight. Obviously, you got me, you got Gurfy, but we got the other two from last year's Valentine's Day special that I couldn't do this show without. So starting off with this guy.
What's up?
He is the superstar of last year's Valentine's Day special. Some people call him Chromo. Some people call him Attempted Murder Mo, Edgar Allan Mo. He is notorious for hating Cupid. For whatever reason, I forgot. But you can just call him Mo.
Play my birds for me one more time.
But you want to hear your crows?
I want to hear my babies. Yes.
They're on the telephone poles. They're all over. They're on mailboxes, trees, congregating because you have arrived.
We will be sending our love to all of you.
Will you be sending Valentine's Day cards to certain people with a crow?
With crows.
Okay.
Exclusively with crows.
Okay. Well,
so
if you
don't have a Valentine's Day, I got you.
And if you see a crow coming towards you with a little card, don't be afraid.
It's only
It's only Chromo.
It's only Chromo. I got you.
And you still hate Cupid.
I still fucking hate Cupid.
All right, that's fine. But now let's get to the other person on the show. She was also on last year's Valentine's Day special, and we did not want to do this without her. She is beautiful. She is brilliant. Yeah. Here she is, the Queen, Stephanie. Yes. Take a bow. Everybody bow. Everybody bow. She's here. Everybody show your appreciation for her presence. She was 2 hours late. Let me tell you right now. Nobody else can be 2 hours late to the show. You were an hour and a half late. And then Mo was almost going to go to bed because you weren't here.
I was here at 9 o'clock.
Yo, you are lying out your ass because it was 9:30.
Wow.
Also, let me say this. For those of you who are watching the YouTube video and you are disappointed right now because you cannot see the beautiful Queen's face, I apologize. It's not up to me. It's not my decision. She chose not to show herself because she said she's not camera ready, which is absolutely preposterous, ridiculous, because she's always ready, because she's the Queen.
Seriously.
How could you not be ready? You look fabulous
she's
at
getting
all
ready
times.
for her Valentine's special that she's going to have with her lovely
later.
Man.
Yeah.
So
I think
she's
ready for
supposed
later
to
tonight.
save her face for him.
Maybe.
Don, y'all nasty.
We're not nasty. If you think this is nasty,
I don't think that was nasty.
If you think this is nasty, first of all, let me ask you a question, Stephanie.
I understand. I understood wrong. Okay.
Speaking of nasty, I got a question for you, Stephanie. Would you give Dre a snowball if he asked?
What's a snowball?
That is when you kiss him and while you're kissing him, you spit his cum back in his mouth.
That's kind of nasty.
But would you do it?
If that's what he wanted.
Wow.
Sure.
I ain't telling y'all.
Okay. All right. Stephanie's doing it. You're down. Wow. I mean, I wouldn't request that. That's love right there.
I mean, if he wants that, then sure, why not?
Okay. All right. Right. Well, Mo, since it is Valentine's Day, it's perfect time for me to ask you this. I think I asked you this a couple times off the air, but we have to now ask you on the air. For those of you who watched the Twisted Christmas special, you know that Mo got some very special and very sensual, freaky gifts for the Christmas special. And I want to know, did you and your lovely woman put those to use yet?
No, but maybe this holiday season.
Oh, you mean maybe Valentine's Day or maybe the next coming holiday?
Maybe in my dreams. But no, maybe, who knows, one day. I don't know. I feel like I'm random enough that I just might look at it and be like, yeah, I'm
She didn't even
using
put the
it.
cat mask on.
No, I don't think it can fit on
Dang.
her. I think it's just for me.
Oh, that was for you. That was only for cat mo
Yeah,
when you want to be cat mo.
I think Cat Mo is the only one that can rock that.
Stephanie, what did you think about his Christmas gifts? He got a dildo with a ball gag, a cat mask. You also got what did you got that and one more thing, right?
Who gave you those gifts again?
Me for Twisted Christmas.
Yeah. So
Oh, what did
Special.
I think about his gifts? I actually think that you did a bad job because you did a good job.
Stephanie, I don't know what you're doing, but that is a horrendous sound.
Sorry.
it was a kitten choker. That's what it
Oh
is.
yeah, kitten choker. Right. So you don't think I did a good job, Stephanie?
I love
I
my
think she
gifts,
muted
so you
herself
did
right now.
horrible.
I just think that it's like a gift that he can use, you know?
Yeah, and that's why I asked if he used them. I knew I messed up like a little bit after I ordered them. I'm like, that was not really the best idea. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you this. I also bought somebody else a gift a lot earlier in the year. I don't know if you know about this, Mo.
Oh,
I bought Stephanie and Dre a little gift
okay.
because Stephanie I don't know how we got into this conversation, but you know what I'm talking about, right, Stephanie? You know where I'm going with this? I think she muted herself again. I brought. Oh, you don't know where I'm going with it. What are you eating?
Peanuts.
What?
Peanuts.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? So me and Stephanie were talking a while back about choking and slapping and stuff, and she was talking about how Dre doesn't want to choke her. So I said, it would be funny if you get one of those like one of those hands on a pole, and while you guys are fucking, you whip it out and start choking yourself with it. So me and Stephanie were laughing about that, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy that for you. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna send it to Dre's house with your name on it, and don't tell him what it is, and just whip it out from under the bed. So time goes by, whatever. Dre gets the gift, but Dre's brother ends up grabbing the bag, and now I caused a whole situation in the Hopkins house now because the brother grabs the package and he's like, "Oh, it's for Stephanie," and he feels it's a hand. I'm thinking it's gonna come in a box. It's coming in a bag. So he grabs it and he's like, "Yo," he calls his mom. He goes just like, "Yo, there's a hand in here," and everybody's like, "What the hell are you talking about? A hand?" So Dre's mom calls him and she's like, "Yo, your brother's wilding out over here talking about Stephanie ordered a hand." So I actually have a piece of audio of his brother telling everybody in the house about the hand. And here's how that sounded. It was great.
So you picked it up and the hand grabbed you?
Did it body slam your ass? The wrist part and the hand grab mine. Put your hand out, Dre.
How can the hand grab yours?
Put your hand out. Make a hand like that. So like that, basically. You understand now? So when you grab the wrist of the hand that you grabbed, it grabbed. It was already gripped. Okay.
Put it up your belly.
Come to slap you. You asking for it.
Somebody call Bell, we gonna get a room ready right now. If it come out the bag like it on the Addams Family, I'm leaving all of y'all in here.
Wow, even the Chico?
No, I'm rapping.
Even Nick Jamel?
Jamel, he got a fin for himself.
Wow, that was great. So that was, and then Dre didn't know. He couldn't know. So he's like, I'm sitting there just dying because I know exactly what this is. And I got to be like, what do you mean Stephanie ordered a hand? He's like, I don't know what the fuck this dude's talking about. I'm like, why would Stephanie order a hand? What eventually happened with this, Stephanie? I don't remember.
I'm talking to you.
Hey, Dre's here. What's up, baby? Yeah, coming in. Forget Stephanie's recollection. Let's hear Dre's.
You said what happened with the hand?
Yeah, I just played the clip.
Yeah, I heard.
How you feeling, Dre?
What you mean, like with my parents and everything?
Like, I don't remember what happened after that clip. Like, so you got the bag and opened it. What happened after that?
Oh, I opened it like weeks later when Stephanie came. She just opened it and grabbed the hand, like pulled the hand out and grabbed me on my neck with it. And I was like, oh shit, it is a hand.
Wow. Were you shocked that it was actually a hand?
I gotta see a picture.
Huh?
Were you shocked that it was actually? Do you have the hand by you?
Give me 1 second.
Yeah,
I
put it in.
was.
Show
I
us.
wasn't shocked. I was just laughing that it was actually a hand.
Yeah, that was. I had to hold my laughing. Well, I didn't have to hold my laughing, but I was like, "Yo, this is better than what I thought was gonna happen when her taking it out from the bottom of the bed and choking herself. This is way better than that. Like, this is so much more funnier than that. My
That
man
is
had the
hilarious.
whole house like, "What are
Show
you
him, but I'm
talking
not showing
about?"
my face.
Yeah, shit. Stephanie don't want to show her face. How you doing, Dre?
I'm alright. I'm not staying long.
We're
though.
glad to have you for the 5 seconds we have you.
Thank you.
Let's see this beautiful hand. We got to put this in the Gritty Knows Best Museum. Make sure you don't lose that.
Never.
My
Alright.
man said, hand.
Zoom on
grab
extra
mine.
shit camera. It's not letting me. Give me a second. Technical difficulties here.
Or you can always send me a picture and I'll show it on my phone or something. If you can't find it. So two of my gifts that were meant to be used were not used. I'm disappointed. Boo! Y'all need to start using your gifts.
We'll get to it. I'll start with the mask.
Why do I see somebody trying to access the Zoom? Oh, Dre's on like the other camera now. There he is.
Yeah.
What up, Dway? All right, we're having some technical difficulties. Give us one schmecking. Oh, there's the hand right there. Wow, it's bigger than. Oh, and it actually grips. That's what I wanted.
They grabbed Tony. It said, "Gotcha, bitch."
I picked the hand up and the hand grabbed mine. They were like, "Get the hell out of here, yo." Wow, there we go. All right, Drayster. Well, we're gonna ask a question that you are involved in. So I don't know how long you're gonna stick around, but is Stephanie has her headphones in?
No, she don't. But I'm about to be out.
Okay. Well, it's great to see you.
Great to
Great
see y'all
having
too.
you.
Happy.
Give it up for Dre, everybody.
Review day.
Wait, did you get your
Wait, let me get some
sandwiches?
more ketchup before you leave me.
Yeah, give her some ketchup.
Yeah, what the hell, bro?
Thank you. It's good.
Give your woman some ketchup.
Oh fuck!
What the hell are you doing?
It dropped on
I
her.
have ketchup on my leg.
Okay. Stephanie, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Well, I'll answer first because I'll let you get situated. As I said, it is the Valentine's Day special, baby. So we obviously have to ask what everybody's doing for Valentine's Day. Me, I don't got no Valentine, so I don't got much. I don't got much planned. What I will probably be doing is eating those Valentine's Day chocolates that come in the heart box, the Russell Stovers. I love those. There's not a lot of chocolates in those boxes that I don't like. I like some of the fruit ones. I don't like the caramel one, actually. So I'll be dogging those, chilling out, and maybe I'll be taking a ride up and down the elevator to see what comes up. You know, this has happened before. Lightning can strike twice. So that's my Valentine's Day. Stephanie, what are you guys doing?
We're gonna watch The Vow.
The Vow.
Yeah.
Is that where the guy loses his memory?
Yeah, I think he's in an accident or something and he lost his memory. And like basically he has to make her fall in love with him again. But we watched it like on Valentine's Day in like 2011.
Right.
And so now we're gonna rewatch it.
12 years later? Or was that 10 years later? No, 12 years later.
Yeah.
11 years later.
11 years later.
My math is you know my math. You know my
Wow.
math. So you guys are gonna watch The Vow. Anything else?
Yeah. I'm just gonna order some food or whatever and just hang out.
No, any special dish?
Mm-mm.
Is Dre gonna make a straw? What do you? It made an apple pie with strawberry Breyers ice cream that Justin totally
Oh, we're gonna
railed
have
him
some
on.
apple pie too. I
So
forgot.
that is another tradition, right?
Mhm.
Now, will you actually be watching the movie, or will
That's
the movie
actually dope.
will the movie be watching you?
No, we will be watching the movie.
I don't believe it. Mo, what do you think about that?
I believe him.
I think the hand's gonna come out. Somebody's gonna get choked. It's gonna be choking Dre. Well, that sounds
believe it.
beautiful. That sounds wonderful. I wish you guys a happy day. I know you guys are gonna be working that day, so that kind of blows.
Ah, shit.
Yep, there you go. Thanks for the drop.
It sounds
Oh,
like
what are
he
you
was an
gonna be
ass. So my plans are still forming as we go. So I'm thinking about delivering something, getting something delivered, and then as well as something nightly.
Something nightly.
Yeah, you know, something.
gonna send her a
delivered
nightgown?
as- Maybe something like that.
Oh, that's where you plan on delivering to her house?
No, just something other than like the typical stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you're gonna
saying
plan
it,
on giving her...
not saying it. You know what I'm saying? Because people here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, she's in the house right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot about that.
So excuse my vagueness.
Yeah, you're
for
being
those
vague,
listening.
but we understand
Yeah.
why. Okay. So you're actually going to be doing some stuff for Valentine's Day.
Wasn't, but am.
Why did you change your mind? Because I remember before this.
Because there's a line that's been going around lately going, but it's me. That's the line that's been going on. And I was like,
What do you mean?
That's what they've been saying.
Hold on. So let me explain what I just said. So we were talking about Valentine's Day before the show, and Mo was basically saying he doesn't like Valentine's Day, which I thought he just didn't like Cupid. Now he don't like all of Valentine. Well, maybe you did say that in last show. I don't remember. So we were saying that I don't know what you were going to do for Valentine's Day. So you're saying that you are doing more than you thought?
Yes.
Because?
Because the phrase that's been going around is, but it's me.
What does that mean?
That's what the women been saying. Basically, it means
you have multiple wives?
No, I'm just saying. Basically, what it means is that, like, yeah, that's with the other person. You didn't used to do that with the other people, but it's me. You know
so she's saying she's the exception.
Yeah,
you need to be doing Valentine's activities with me.
She's not saying that, but I'm taking it into consideration as okay, that's true.
Oh, so you're not just obliging to do so. You're saying like you're taking it under consideration, and you're saying I may actually want to do Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
not just because
of her. Yes, yeah.
Oh, that's very sweet, actually. What do you think about that, Stephanie? That's a nice sentiment. You're not just doing it cause.
Yeah, I don't want to do it cause.
That's very beautiful.
If I have to do it because, then I'm gonna be like, fuck it, and I don't care.
That's wonderful. I'm glad because you were. I mean, you didn't say you weren't gonna do anything for it, but you were more on like the side like I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it really is like that, and I still feel that way about the whole entire thing. But
what is your gripe with Valentine's Day?
My gripe is just that one is close to my birthday, right? So it's always just been close to my birthday, and like money wise and stuff like that. I just never appreciated how like my birthday is on the 11th, then Valentine's is on the 14th. So like I always used to feel like, especially since I never really celebrated my birthday, that I just didn't feel comfortable just like, I don't celebrate my birthday now. Here's a date that these chicks, I want to have to spend money and do all this shit for my dating partners. And it was just like too much, just a stressful season. I just didn't like my birthday season. And then on top of that time when you're dating somebody, this expectation or this want, and it's like, nah, I don't care for it.
You're saying because your birthday was close and you didn't even celebrate it, you don't want to celebrate Valentine's Day.
Exactly. That was one.
Because you're not being celebrated, somebody else shouldn't be celebrated.
It's just a bad feeling. I never grew up with my own birthday in that time of year being like, oh, amazing. So I just don't associate my time and then Valentine's come right at that mind switch of like, I don't even like, I want this month to be over with. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, because the whole month is not a good month.
Yeah, exactly.
So not even, it's just the whole month is sour for you.
Yeah, that's how it started off. And then as I got more and more, and then I started kind of celebrating myself a little bit, then Valentine's was like, okay, now I'm also spending money on other people. So I usually buy stuff for myself on my day and do things for me. And I turn around and do things for somebody else. And it's just, and then it's the historical stuff I don't like. It's just like everything.
What is historical stuff?
Just historically, like, the dude that's supposed to be celebrate Valentine's was like this priest that was known for like I said this story before too, but
we could not find any evidence of being connected with Saint Valentine.
Yeah, this is like an old story that I've been told and watching the History Channel and shit. Like, it's so funny. I was looking for the same thing too again, and because I remember watching it on the History Channel and them talking about it, and they had a whole thing on Valentine's.
And maybe that was a fever dream.
No, it was not a fever dream.
It could have been.
None of my history.
So do you feel are you saying that now that maybe your birthday is being celebrated more as the time goes on, you're open to Valentine's Day? And because you're with a partner that you like?
Yes, perfect.
Oh, so I'm summing it up correctly.
You are. You got it.
Wow, look at that. My comprehension is good.
It's on point today.
Okay, today. It should be today. Out of all days, the day I'm recording a show.
Today is
Do you have any thoughts about this, Stephanie? I feel like she's like deep throating
Enjoying
this
her
chicken
food.
sandwich right now.
Facts. She dropped.
We got no camera. We got no audio. We need some ASMR.
This has been Stephanie and her chicken sandwich.
Wait, I love this chicken sandwich. Oh my god.
Oh crap! Ketchup.
So you can't really say what you're doing though because of.
I can't. I wish.
Because she's here. Okay.
Yeah, I wish.
Tell her to go outside for a minute.
Tell nothing.
Yeah,
She's
I like
in
to
the
be
bed.
outside. I used to like to stay outside
In
all
the
day.
snow. In the snow.
Yeah.
Babe, get your ass into the snow.
Yeah, tell her to go downstairs.
What are you doing up here trying to be comfortable, you monster?
Well, it's very cute that you're coming around.
Yeah.
That's very wonderful.
Only for this person. I don't absolutely hypothetically never again.
Oh, so you're saying like if this one doesn't work, you're not gonna do Valentine's Day ever again?
Never again.
Okay, well, we never say never from your boy Justin Bieber.
Never say.
And you did say before you met Jay, like, oh, I'm never gonna find that one.
No. This is different. Honestly, this is separate from just me being stubborn. Like, this is generally saying like, I don't even want to do it generally now. So like, I can tell you like that.
So
You know,
still don't
like,
want to do
it. Exactly. It's like I don't even want to do it. So like, just give me a reason to never do it again.
You still don't want to do it, but you kind of want to do it.
I'm doing it for the person, not for myself.
Well, it's not for. Oh, I guess it's not really for you. That's
exactly
that's their job is do for you, and your job is do for them.
Exactly.
I thought you just said that you were leaning toward. You kind of wanted to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Because it would make them happy. That's what I'm going with.
So at the end of the day, it's just for them anyway. Just
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Do we have Stephanie? Is she available? Can somebody call her assistant? Does anybody have
Judy, get your ass
somebody
over
have
here,
Stephanie's
Stephanie.
number? We have a very, very, very pressing and very important question to ask.
I'm starting to smell chicken.
Because her and Dway are now looking for apartments together. I mean, this is getting good. This is getting real freaking good.
It's getting real out here in these streets.
Everybody send them your positive well wishes. Pray for the most amazing, beautiful apartment for them. They've been looking around. And from what I can see, there's a lot of good stuff out there.
Is there?
A lot of great. Yeah, they have a lot. I mean, it's expensive, but they,
okay.
They're gonna work it out. They know what they're doing. They don't need to come to Utica. They're not coming to Utica like me. They're staying in the city, which I want them to come up here.
I think they're crazy.
They're definitely bugging. They could be stretching their money
They
up here.
are like the modern romance movie, honestly.
You think so?
I think so.
What
really
about
are.
them?
Like they just do things that like typically the normal person would be like, why? How could you do that? But then they're like, we're in love, and they're like, and it works out for them. So
Do they do
congratulations.
other things that make you come to that conclusion? I never thought about this.
I feel like Dre, watching Dre as a man, I think I really appreciate him as important. Now, you know what? Let me give some Valentine's love to the men out there.
Okay.
But like, I think, honestly, I think Dre is like inspirational in a way because when I see Dre put in that effort that he does into like his gifts and how he thinks about stuff, like it's real chivalry. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like that real, like you want to go back to that type of like seeing guys do that type of thing. And the fact that he's still doing that makes me like really happy to see. There's a few guys like that I'm like, yeah, they do that type of crap. And not crap, but like they do that amazing stuff. And it's like, wow.
Last year, my man was putting in work.
So,
For those of you that didn't hear the post Valentine's Day show last year, got her Airbnb, cooked her all this stuff, was going from borough to borough for supplies. My man got her a pie from Brooklyn, came back over here, did this, went over there, forgot this ingredient, went outside again. I mean, my man was sweat. I never seen Dre like that. Sweating more than I ever seen him. I've seen Dre run up and down stairs with sheets and bags on for wrestling practice to lose weight. I never seen him sweat more than he did that day, than he did on the Valentine's Day. My man was sweating. It was beautiful. Like it was beautiful to see.
It was. And I remember watching him in the Airbnb and just like while he was doing the video and like showing everything. And I was like, yo, like, nice. I hope I can get to the point where I can do something like that, where I can pick up a cookbook and be like, I want to like learn this skills even more so for you. Or whatever the skill is. Like it's just because of the way Dre is and how he holds it down.
Dre holds it down. Dre is
Dre
holding
holds
it down.
Yeah. So like I can't no one can ever take it from him and be like you would never if you met Dre, the audience, one day when y'all meet Dre, you'll be like, oh nah, no one can take away from the fact that this is a good dude. Like he really puts the effort in.
Are you saying that you don't behave like you don't want to do all these things right now, but you kind of want to do those things? Like you want to be able to get to the point where you can?
I'm saying like the past, like there was always a desire that got killed, and then like now it's coming to a sense of like, okay, a trust thing, and then you build it up, and you just hope that as time goes on, like that trust and that relationship keeps building on to so that you can like bloom it into something like what Dre, the actions as a man, what Dre is doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you're young, you give that, and a lot of people like are at that, and especially in our age group, they're not like giving that much passion and chivalry and love into their women and themselves. So it's like Dre being able to do that at this point and still have that ability to is rare, and then that has to be appreciated, because it's just like most of us ain't doing that. Like I know for a fact it's gonna take me a minute to get to that point where Dre is at.
You want to do what Dre's doing. You want to put that effort in, but you don't want to. You want somebody that you trust enough to not burn you.
Exactly.
When you do, or after you do all that, you want to put that effort into somebody who is gonna not just that's gonna reciprocate and that is gonna appreciate it and is gonna stick with you.
Mm-hmm.
I hear that. I feel that.
You don't give all your best skills to some random person, right?
I hear that. All right. Well, you feel like you're coming closer to that now, right?
Little by little.
Little by little. Baby steps. No need to rush.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you. You know, people associate, last year's Valentine's Day was just sex stuff. It was nuts. It was this. I mean, we did talk about snowballs already, but this one is looking a little more, a little more loving, a little more passionate.
Shoot.
Wow.
We didn't even get dirty yet.
No, we didn't even get dirty yet. I mean,
yo, I thought this was
wow. This was supposed to get crazy. What'd you say?
I'm done.
I said I thought this was foreplay. Like, what's
okay.
up?
Well, this is okay. All right. Well, that's perfect. I was kind of stalling also for when Stephanie decided to show up again. Are you back?
I've been here the whole time.
That was a great conversation, though. Well, I say stalling in a good way.
No problem.
Stephanie, let me ask you a question.
Yeah, what's up?
I talked about you and Dre looking for apartments. Beautiful. You going to Brooklyn. You got Washington Heights. Whenever you finally settle down and find the place you want, hopefully very soon, this is the burning question on everybody's mind. I get texts about this. I get emails about this. People are constantly bombarding me with this one question. They say, Gritty, when Stephanie and Dre finally get a place, where is the first place they're going to fuck that's not the bedroom? Where will you christen this house? Will it be the kitchen? Will it be the kitchen? Will it be on the bathroom floor? Will it be in the laundry room? Where will you two consummate or christen this house? Tell us. Tell us now.
Stay tuned.
Oh,
okay.
Balcony.
You don't even if they get a balcony. Well, if they get a balcony now, that's a cold fuck. It's like -2.
That's a little cold.
Yeah, Dre's gonna be shrinking.
It wasn't that bad. I did something similar in Kennedy Plaza. So
you fucked in the middle of the winter,
and it was pretty cold.
And how was that experience on the balcony?
Not that bad, because it was the warm up before that. Pre-game, and then we went to the game, and we was out there for a good 10 minutes, but I didn't feel it.
Okay, yeah, because you're in the moment.
Yeah.
I have not had sex on my balcony yet. I had a girl twerk on me on my balcony. That was a good start, but I just got here, so
yeah,
baby, like we said, baby.
You cannot leave that building without like doing a do on the balcony. Like I will not talk to you for a month if you leave that apartment without doing it. I swear.
I gotta fuck on the balcony. Well, you never know. Like I said, Valentine's Day, I'll take her around the elevator. You never know what might happen. So you don't know, Stephanie. You're just gonna take it as it comes. You're gonna decide in the moment. You may be washing the dishes and Dre walks up. What's up, yo? Just stay right there.
Who knows? Stay tuned.
Maybe you're in the shower and you're washing up. Next thing you know, Stephanie comes in. Dre, you want me to wash your back? Oh yeah, let's do it right now. Fuck yeah. Maybe Dre's on a business call in the living room because he works from home. Next thing you know, hello, this is Andre Hopkins. Dre. You never know. right? Start zip. Definitely.
Reminds me of that teacher in Alabama.
Never know. Teacher in Alabama. You fucked the teacher in
Yeah.
Alabama?
Nah,
Sweet home Alabama.
there's a teacher in Alabama that got caught having sex on Zoom.
Oh, really? When was this?
Only like a week ago.
Oh, tell us. What do you remember about this story?
I just
never
remember
heard that.
like it was just so basically they was doing Zoom teaching, right, from home. So home teaching, whatever the case may be. And she had a class and pretty much she didn't turn off, she's at home and she didn't turn off her camera or whatever, or maybe she had the camera on but the audio was on. No, the camera had to be on because the kids reported saying that they saw her getting
by a husband or something. Some guy. A guy from the back. Wow.
From the back.
The kids are probably not even gonna call attention to that. They're gonna watch.
Yeah, of course you're gonna watch.
What grade was this? Do you know?
I don't even know. I wish I knew.
Damn, man. Talk about that. That's a good.
I know.
That's lightning striking right there.
For real.
I would have killed for something like that as a kid.
It's recorded on the internet somewhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like somebody put it out?
Yeah.
Well, I guess
it had to be one of the kids.
Yeah, I can go. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, a lot of the kids probably just whipped out their phones or screen recorded.
I would have told everybody in the class to shut the fuck up and let me record this.
If anybody snitched, we would have beat them up after. We would have went to the house and beat their ass. Damn.
Lucky kids, right?
If she was hot. Did you see the mug? She got arrested, right? Did you see the mugshot?
The guy that was covering it, he had covered her face, but he said she wasn't a bad looking chick. Like let me see
if I can find this woman.
She had a cake.
Alabama teacher
caught having sex.
I just want to see
Zoom.
what she looks like. Zoom.
Stephanie, how crazy you think that is?
Oh yeah,
that's fucking wild.
I see. Yeah, she's getting. Yeah, I see a thing right here. There's a picture of a screenshot that the kid took. Check this out.
In my class, one time on Zoom, I heard a man moaning.
Yeah, we had that. That's actually on the Lost Files #1, right? Your professor was moaning when you guys were talking about hydrochloric acid.
That was another instance. That was a professor. He was moaning because of the freaking dead body or something. He's fucking nasty.
Oh, so there was another case of moaning?
Yeah, it was a student.
And how did it sound? You guys were just talking about math or something?
I don't remember what it sounded like, but I remember the teacher saying somebody needs to mute themselves.
Oh, we had a friend, remember, that was jerking off during the Zoom class? I don't want to.
Yeah.
We could say it. I'm not going to say it.
Oh, I remember.
Uh-huh.
I was dying.
Oh, you were there.
Dre was actually there, too.
Oh, so what do you remember about that? So y'all were just in class, and next thing you know, our friend just starts moaning, right? And saying some girl's name?
Yeah, I was actually a staff member there. And I actually was the one who reported it.
Wow.
Wow.
Threw our boy under the bus?
Yes, I did.
Damn, Steph.
Because if I didn't, one of the students would have, because everybody heard it.
Right, so you didn't want to get in trouble for not saying it.
Exactly. Everybody heard it.
We'll probably have him on to tell his side of that story, because I'm sure he will. I don't think he'll mind us saying his name, but
that was embarrassing, I'm sure.
Well, okay, first of all, the guy talked about nutting on a McDonald's uniform. It was Hydro. Hydro was the one that was apparently jerking off in class. He can tell his side of the story later, but that's who allegedly. Let me say that. Well, you're saying not allegedly. I'm saying allegedly, but
it's not allegedly.
He could have been moaning. Maybe he was eating something good.
Dre, did you hear him?
What?
Did you hear Aaron when he was jerking off in class?
No, I wasn't a part of that. I was just told about it.
Oh, okay. So you weren't in class with them? Why weren't you in class with them?
Oh, shit.
Oh, because there was multiple classes. I get it. Yeah.
Well, let me ask y'all this. Has anybody here been caught jerking off?
No?
Wow,
No.
I thought at least one of you was going to say it. I got to say
I don't
no.
have a dick, so.
Okay, masturbating.
Wait.
You ever been caught masturbating?
I've been not caught in the action, but I've been I've had somebody say, "Oh, I know what you was doing," but never like caught.
They heard you through the door?
No, just I was. It was like a family member was like they was like family members hanging out in my old house in the Bronx, and they were hanging out in the other side of the house. And it was like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Your boy went to action,
Ow.
and then I heard the footsteps coming, and I knew somebody was opening my door, so I like stopped what I was doing and then like opened the door. But like it's positioning.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Sorry.
Okay.
Bro,
Was that the cat?
My nigga.
The cat is fucking bugging. He's on fucking steroids.
Oh, I hear it.
Jesus Christ.
Take that thing out the room. I don't like cats.
It's not a thing. Don't
Good
say thing.
Take that thing out of here. So you heard did they hear you?
Nah.
Okay.
I didn't make sounds back in the day.
Okay. Oh, now you make sounds now though.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta let it out now.
Okay.
It should be real.
Okay. I can also say I have not been caught, but let me tell you, right before I moved, I was this close to getting caught by my cousin and her husband. This is when I was downstairs in my grandma's apartment. I was hanging out downstairs, sleeping there all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I was down there, and this was maybe like the second day of me being there. Because for those of you that know, I stayed down there for like months, like till it was time to move. So this was probably like the second or third day I was there. This is me, and I always tell, Mo knows this, I lock every door pretty much. Like sometimes I even lock the bathroom door. So it was a 3-family apartment. You got the front door, but I locked my grandmother's door because I just always lock doors. Sitting there with my iPad, listening to a podcast, and I don't remember what triggered me to want to jerk off. I don't know if I might have been thinking of something, like either a past experience or something. I was just fantasizing about something. So, I'm unbuckling my pants, whatever. I start taking it out, start waking it up, doing whatever. And there's tissues right next to it. So I'm grabbing the tissues with one hand, and next thing I know, here, I'm like, oh shit. Like, so then I'm like, oh shit, I'm putting my shit back in my pants and everything. I'm putting my belt, and I hear the keys clink, 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 clink. And by the time they got in, I had my iPad. I was like, what's up, yo? Threw the tissues behind the couch. But they're like, just like, hey, how's it going? Like, haven't seen you in a while. I'm like, oh yeah, great. We just here to use the bathroom. I was like, yeah, perfect. Walk, do what you gotta do. But if I didn't lock that door, forget about it. That would have been real embarrassing, because they don't usually come over to that house. I haven't seen them in like months or maybe even years. So it was just a shock. That was a shock enough. Like, I didn't expect anybody to come down there, let alone them. And it was just, I don't even think I heard the front door. I just heard that my doorknob jiggling, and that just put fear in my heart. I was so glad that I locked that door. Lock your doors, everybody, because you never know when your cousin may be stopping by to use the bathroom. Mm-hmm. That was the only time I was even, I don't think I ever got caught jerking off or even was close to being caught jerking off. I don't think so. My mom did always find the Victoria's Secret magazines when I was like in kindergarten, though. I used to always steal them and do.
I really can't believe that in kindergarten you were stealing Victoria's Secret magazines.
Dude, in kindergarten, I was kissing girls. No lie. God is my witness. On the carpet, I told the girl, like, yo, let's make out, whatever. You weren't in the house when my mom and dad were talking about how when they used to have all their girlfriends, and I was like a baby, I used to sit on their lap, and I used to put my head on.
You told me about this though.
I used to put my head on their titties and stuff, and everybody was just like, ha ha, look at Thomas, ha ha ha. And I used to always be on like all the girls. Like, I was always, since I just came out the womb.
Nasty one.
I came out the womb.
Girl crazy.
Fucking horned up. Like, I don't know. That's just how I am. But yeah, I used to steal Victoria's Secret magazines in kindergarten, maybe even before that. Then, that's when I found the Spice Channel when I was like in middle school. Yeah, I remember that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that was it. And then I think I've discovered porn at 14. I found my first porn site because I was looking up some like stunts. I was looking up like jackass stunts, and I found a kid that set himself on fire in a banana suit. For some reason, I don't know. I was watching it, and the next video under it was a girl like riding a flashlight, and that was it. That was my entry to porn. When did you start watching porn, Mo? Oh, you started watching when you were like 6.
Oh yeah, it was like for like 8 or 7. It's right. Like I always say 7, 8, 9 because it was around that period. But I gotta ask my mom what age it was when we was living in that shelter. But like it was in that time period, and it was because Danny actually was watching it himself, and then when I came in, he turned it off, and then I sat down, and he's like, "Oh, I was watching a movie," and I'm thinking it's like a kid movie, and it turns on, and it's like 2 girls and 1 dude, and I just can never forget it.
I had like,
I
you know,
know.
light stuff for just a girl
I
masturbating. You
know.
went straight to almost like a threesome. You went to a threesome.
Straight to it, and they were eating each other out, giving blowjobs, and it was just like, yeah, it just fucked me up for the rest of my life.
You think that turned you into a freak?
It definitely helped me get there fast. I mean, my own family didn't help me because it just made sense. Like my family were freaks, and then like that became obvious as I grew up. Like they didn't have no boundaries or shelter, so I just kind of like knew everything.
You kind of were turned into the villain. I just came out like that. I came out. There was no controlling me. I would have stolen anything with a woman on it. Probably fucking like a Macy's catalog.
My sister said that like when she was a cheerleader when I was little, that she would have her friends there, and I remember always playing with the pom-poms, but I would like do the things with the entertain the girls and jump on their bodies and stuff like that, and the girls would play fight with me. So so because I was play rough with them and stuff like that, and like and they hug me and bear hug me. So it was.
Where's Dre? Is Dre there?
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask him a quick question.
He's not paying attention.
Oh, let me ask him a quick question. Tell him I want to ask him a quick question.
Dre, Thomas wants to ask you a quick question. Thomas wants to ask you a quick question.
What was it?
Yo, Dre.
Yeah.
Remember, we're talking about like porn and stuff. Remember when we were in high school and you looked at my phone for the first time? What did you see? This was great.
Yeah, home screen was nothing but Pornhub X video, all that. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, damn.
And Dre was like, you can like hide this. Like you could put it in your bookmarks. You could. Dre taught me about hidden. Were you the one that told me about hidden images in your phone? I didn't know you can hide an image. You were like, you can hide your images.
You can use private browsers. You can download a private browser. I was like, damn, nigga. You might see your phone. All they're going to see is porn this, porn that.
Thank you, Dre, for answering that. Are you enjoying your sandwich?
Yeah, my sandwich is good, but it don't taste like it normally does.
Oh, that sucks to hear. Well, thank you for sharing that. I'll never forget that.
No problem.
We were standing in the middle of the street. He was like, yo, I gave him my phone to like look at something, and I wanted him to type it in himself, and he was like, what the hell? Pornhub porn. It was probably all X vids, but because that was my main, but it was just all X. Stephanie, are you a big porn person? You're a big porn person, right, Stephanie?
Not really.
You don't enjoy porn at all?
No, I don't not enjoy it. I'm just saying, like, I'm not like huge on it.
Mm-hmm.
But the first time I watched porn when I was 18.
Wow, late bloomer in that department. Wow. Did you?
And
you said it was your friend that gave it to you, right?
My friend who put me to watch it because she was like, "You've never watched porn before," so she made me watch a video.
Yeah, what was the video?
I don't remember because I really didn't pay much attention to it because I wasn't interested in it.
Oh, so do you watch it periodically?
Yeah, periodically, occasionally.
And whatever I send you, obviously, because I send Stephanie all kind of crazy shit.
You do send me some crazy shit, but
you send me crazy shit back. You and Dre.
I do.
Dre be sending me some disgusting stuff.
It's very
Fart
much
porn.
fun to mess with you, okay? You just have great reactions.
It is not. You be sending me some nasty shit. I send you good looking things. I send you things that people enjoy. You send me heinous things.
Heinous?
Heinous, yeah.
That's what you said. You said
that's what I look up.
Heinous.
Do you have any preferences? Stuff you like to watch?
Yeah, I like to watch Two Men.
Oh, she put on that voice. Yeah, say that again. Yeah. What you like to watch?
I didn't even put on a voice though.
You were like,
you did.
I like to watch Two Men.
Two Men.
Yeah, say
it. I'm kidding. I'm actually like, I mean, I don't dislike gay porn, but that's not really my
thing?
cup of tea.
What is your cup of tea?
I like the ones with like the teacher and the student.
Yeah, okay. You're gonna need to stay late after class. We're gonna talk about these report cards. Is there anything I could do to make it up? Yeah, you can bend over this table. Oh yeah, you like that, huh? So you like that the teacher's getting banged on Zoom? Would you watch that as a scenario?
More so the student.
You like the girl as a student and the guy as a teacher?
Yes.
Oh, you like the disciplinarian. Does Dre have a ruler for you?
Negative.
Have you ever role played where you got a bad grade on a test and you needed to make it up to Dre?
Yes, actually.
Whoa.
Well, how'd you make it up?
I'm making this story up right now.
Oh, yeah, okay. I think this happened.
I felt real.
It felt real?
It felt real. It felt real.
Negative.
Excuse me,
Felt like
Stephanie.
something I did.
I'm going
I
to
guess
see you
we'll
after
never know,
class.
huh?
I'm going to see you after class.
He got
Stephanie.
to that Tootsie Pop.
Oh, damn. So you
Tootsie
like the
Pops.
teachers and the student. Anything else?
How many licks does it take to get
Do
to
you
the
like
center of
do
a
you like the
Tootsie Pop?
plumber? Like when the plumber comes over and she's like, I have no way to pay for this. And he's like, I got a way.
I've never seen that one,
Never
but I've
seen it?
only
I'll
read
send you
that
I'll
one.
send you some plumbers. You like to
I only
to
read
read
that
more porn, huh?
I like to read more, like erotica. Yeah.
I have to send you the book that I bought to read. I read it for shits and giggles. I read like 2 chapters of it where the girl it's a Halloween porn book. Or what do you call it? Erotic novel. And it's like a 18, 19, she's a college age girl who signs up to be like a living decoration for this guy's house. So he tells her,
that's kinda
yo,
weird.
he tells her, yo, you're going to be tied to this pole dressed as a witch or something. And your clothes are going to be all torn. And it's coming from her perspective. She's like, I'm sitting here and I'm so cold and I'm tied up in my like my titties exposed. And then she's like, oh my God. And then here comes Mr. Johnson with here comes Mr. Johnson coming up the lawn. Oh my God, he's fucking me and it feels so good. And then just basically all the neighborhood dads come around and just fuck the girl on the pole. I didn't finish the book. I've been meaning to send it to you.
Sounds hot.
Yeah, let's review it. Let's review it for Halloween. Let's review it. All right, we're gonna do it. Are we down?
Okay.
Because I didn't finish it. She's like, "Oh my God, here's Mr. Harrison. He's choking me. Oh my God." Yeah, it's an interesting book. So you read more, Arad. Is there anything specific that you enjoy to read?
No, honestly, I mean, I can't even give you an example right now because I feel like they all blend in together now at this moment. But I like to read like books like that are like romantic, like sexier books, I guess.
Yeah, we know that. That's what we're saying.
Like no, I know, but like I mean, I'm saying like obviously there's 2 different types. Like there's like short stories that are just like online or whatever, and then there's like actual full books. So like I don't know. There's too much. I have to go through my Goodreads or something. Let me see.
50 Shades of Grey, overrated or a good book?
No, it's overrated.
Overrated. Didn't like it.
It's
I turned
overrated.
it off after she went to the bathroom and he came out of nowhere like Batman. I was like, what is this?
50 Shades of Grey is overrated.
I was like,
100%.
this guy is a douche. Christian freaking Grey. What are you gonna do? You read 50
Also,
Shades, Mo? Or you watched the movie? And I heard the
I'm
movie
just so
sucked.
mad that she was with him because I really don't like him.
It wasn't an entertaining series at all.
It was not. Like, it wasn't even. That's the thing. Like, if it was stupid and entertaining, it's fine. It wasn't even entertaining at all.
I read the first book and then after that I didn't read anymore because it was really bad.
Yeah. Not. I like I said, I turned it off more than less than halfway through the book.
I watched the first movie, tried to get into the second one, and I was just like, this is a trilogy?
I heard the movie was even worse than the book.
Oh, it's
The
horrible.
movie was awful. And was there even like sex
Yeah.
scenes?
Nah.
There
So
was
there was-
sex scenes.
Nah,
Graphic sex?
that's not sexy.
They weren't good. I'm
Nah.
not saying
I
they
want
were
some hardcore.
good, but they were sex scenes.
That was like, I can't even pick a network that does horrible sex scenes. It was just
It wasn't the Spice Channel.
I've never seen Brokeback Mountain, but the way people reacted to that movie, they must have had a real sex scene because
You want to watch? You ever seen Brokeback? You never seen it?
I definitely am gonna watch the movie one day, but no,
I was about to ask, do you want to watch it? But then that was gonna sound like I'm inviting you over to watch it, so I stopped myself. That sentence came out so jumbled because I was like, let me not ask him, do you want to watch it? Because then they'd be like, wow, these two guys are gonna be watching it together. You know what? Fuck you. We could watch it together. It's not like we're gonna be into it sexually.
No.
Now we're watching it. We're watching. You know what? We're watching it now. Now we're watching.
Yeah, let's watch it, man.
We're gonna watch it together. We're gonna review that too.
We're gonna
Did
review.
you guys watch 365?
What is that?
365.
That's a WWE show.
Is that a Disney Channel thing?
Negative.
What is 365?
Hold on, let me see if I can find it so I can tell you.
For all those Disney fans that watch Disney Channel, right? 365 was like their whole thing, right?
Was that a Disney thing?
No.
Yeah, that was a Disney thing.
I'm thinking of a WWE documentary series, 365. So there's a lot of 365s.
Apparently.
365, I don't know. I never heard of this.
So it's called 365 Days. It's about a woman who falls victim to a dominant mafia boss. Basically, he like sees her one day, like from afar, and he falls in love with her, and he draws this picture of her, and he just keeps drawing pictures of her, whatever. And eventually he sends somebody to find her, and he finds her, and he traps her. And he traps her for a whole year until she falls in love with him. So he gives her a year, and after a year, if she says that she's not in love with him, then he'll let her go.
Wow, did you read this?
No, it's a movie.
It's a movie? I'll watch it just to watch it.
I want to watch
that
this.
sounds interesting.
So does he take care of her and all that?
Yeah, he probably tries to woo the crap out of her. Is this available? Where is this available?
Netflix.
Okay, all right.
He's not watching it.
Okay, well we'll figure it out. I'll get it. Get on the Fire Stick. We'll have to.
But it is also a book too.
Oh, I'll rather read the book. The book is usually better. I'll look for the audio book.
It's 365 DNI.
Okay, I'll look for that. You interested in that, Mo?
I am actually.
We'll have to do a special bonus episode with all of these things we're gonna watch.
So
They're supposed to come out with a sequel, so I can't wait to watch the second movie.
Oh, so you saw it. What is your review? No,
I liked it.
You liked it?
It was good. I can't wait to see the second one.
Would you like Dre for you to
Dre,
kidnap you?
did we watch it together?
Huh?
We watched it together, right?
What?
365?
What's that?
The one where
Obviously
the
not.
man, he like kidnapped the woman and for a whole year. Did you liked it, right? It was you what was it that you just kept laughing about?
So Stephanie has a teacher fantasy,
You were
and maybe she
making
wants to
me
get
die,
kidnapped
though.
too.
You fucking
Really
had
does.
me weak.
Right? She wants to get kidnapped by
What
Dwayne.
the fuck? I remember she was
You'll
talking
do
Was
the
it something
fucking
on
call.
the plane?
left in
What-
an abandoned building somewhere.
I remember they were on a plane. I remember they were on a yacht together too.
Yeah.
Very-
He fucked the shit out of her.
Oh, okay. Maybe they got better sex scenes, Mo.
See?
They maybe got better sex scenes for you. Well, watch it and
It's
report.
TVMA, so you know.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Watch it and report back, baby.
I might learn some tricks.
Mo, what are you watching right now? Are you into anything new? Last year it was Walmart. People getting their dick sucked in the middle of Walmart.
Man.
What's going on this
What
year?
the hell?
He like people getting slobbed down at McDonald's. It was getting grimy. It was getting nasty.
That's
I
true,
was
that
with
was
you.
true.
I sent you the other Walmart one where the
Yes, you
girl
did.
took the guy to like the kitchen aisle and
Yep.
blew him by the stove.
Fire.
That was pretty
So
good.
this year, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I've been actually keeping up with our pandemic motif and what's going on. So I've been like inspired to find sexual themes throughout the months randomly that's around that theme. So for example, what I mean by that is I went to like a few months ago, I went to X videos and I watched like girls masturbate in their cars with their mask on.
Okay.
So that's one if you're really into something like that. I watched this recent one was this people on a train that was more real life.
There was a video going around with me when we were in high school of a guy getting his dick sucked on the 6 train by 2 girls. That was a good one. I'll send you that. That's an old school one.
Scared
If you
me
want
that. I love stuff like that. And this one was this guy just like flashing, and I don't condone flashing, but like honestly,
Definitely not.
if
Do not flash.
if you are doing it and like you kind of get like a positive response to it, good for you.
Okay.
It's good for you because those ones, there are some good ones out there. I'm like, wow, because it's so cringy that like when I watch it, I'm like, wow, that actually worked out. So I don't know if those ones are fake or not.
They're probably fake.
But
Like the bang bus and all that stuff.
I don't know, man. We've seen crazy. So if people can go crazy and break into state buildings, people can go crazy and just start jerking off strangers in trains. But like things like that. So those are a lot of the. I still love my real life stuff. You know, webcams. There's been webcam stuff. There's been this one girl that I just like I can't watch her because it's too entertaining. That she just watched like hentai.
She'll watch hentai?
Yeah, and then she has like a camera while she does her job on herself.
Oh, okay.
That's been like that, and it's like it's called. It's like
you know how Jasmine
on YouTube.
It?
It's reviewing. It's like anime review, hentai review, and stuff like that. Porn review.
She'll be talking about it while she's masturbating.
Yeah, like she'll like it's like a regular YouTube review, but porn related.
Is she? Wow, that's interesting.
Right.
So she's talking while she's.
Yes.
Like, oh, this is a really great scene. Oh my God, her titties are so big.
Yes.
Stephanie, let me ask you a question.
And she has mad fans.
Stephanie, let me ask you a question.
Mad Underground too.
Well, shout her out.
I don't know her name. I got to give it to y'all guys.
Okay. Stephanie, let me ask you a question. I've been seeing this a lot. Would you get those vibrating panties or get like the remote control vibrator and let Dre follow you around for a day with the remote? We lost her. Where she went.
Now Mo will answer this question for you.
Sorry about that. I'm so sorry.
Oh, go, because I was about to give my answer.
Can you please repeat the
question? All I heard was. I said.
Did you just chirp?
Yeah.
That's a cricket sound because that's usually what you play when there's silence or somebody just is not answering.
I heard cricket. I heard
bird.
Yes, thank you.
Let me ask you a question. Would you? Stephanie, would you put a remote control vibrator inside of yourself or the panties, whatever kind of thing you want, and allow Dre to follow you all day with the remote control and pleasure you with the remote?
Yeah.
Wow. Sounds fun. Now, Mo, would you let Jasmine put something in your ass and control it?
Listen, Maurice, didn't anybody ever teach you don't say yes when you know what you're saying yes to?
You know what's coming to your house right now. We got you a nice vibrator for Jay with the remote.
I thought it was the same question.
Yay. I'm listening. But you would follow Jay around with the remote. Of course you would. Who wouldn't?
Yes.
The guy's obviously down for that. What guy is
would
not
she let you do it?
Of course she will.
Of course she
everybody would.
No. She don't have to say. I'll just do it.
What do you mean?
She don't have to say.
You can't just do it. She would have to know because, of course, like
how are you gonna do that?
She's gonna know when I give it to her and it's on her and it's happening.
So you're gonna be Christian Grey
but
saying
she would know.
No, what he's saying is he's Christian Grey and he's gonna say this is what you're doing today. That's what he's saying.
Yes.
He's saying this is what you're doing today, and she's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, yes, Daddy," right?
She's gonna laugh and giggle, and then
she'll be laughing and giggling for the rest of the day when you're going.
And I'm gonna like watch TV and.
Cooking dinner, spilling grease everywhere. Don't burn her. That'll be sick. You do it, and she flips the pan of hot grease. That'll be a horrible day.
One day.
What, you want to try candles?
Yeah.
Oh, like the hot wax?
Yeah, one day.
Try that. Well, listen, Valentine's Day is right around the corner. You can do it. Let's get the candle.
Get the wax.
Get the wax on her back, on her neck, on her thighs, on her stomach. Stephanie, you ever had hot wax poured upon you by Dre?
Negative.
Okay.
Not yet, right? Right, Stephanie? Not yet.
I'm not really. That's not really my thing.
Not yet, Stephanie, right?
Not my thing.
Not
but,
yet, Stephanie, right?
Yeah, I got it. That's not for us. But you know what? To each their own.
To wrap up the question I just asked so that I answer it as well, I've been watching. Did you finish everything you had to say, Mo? Is that all you've been watching?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you got to find the name of that lady. I'm sure I'm gonna get DMs about that. Yo, who's the? Because I remember I got DMs about something that we said, and I was like, wow. They're like, yo, I was talking about like some porn star, and they're like, "Yo, you gotta hook me up with a pic of that." I was like, "All right, you gotta hook me up with a link." I think that might have been the last Valentine's Day special, so I'm sure I'll be getting DMs tonight. Yo,
I got you,
hook me up with a
guys. I
couple
got
links.
you.
Tell Mo to give me a link, bro.
Yo, guys, for those who don't know, I'm like really like I'm not as into it as I was. So now like I have like higher taste for like porn.
Oh, you have
Like, it has
you
to
have
be-
higher taste?
Yeah,
What is
like
that?
I just it means that like it has to be. It just can't be like plain old bubblegum.
Well, that's kind of what we were saying last year. We're coming full
Yeah.
circle at the beginning.
hmm
We were talking about how porn can be dangerous to whoever's watching, but mostly guys, because you just become desensitized to it, and then you got to watch something more extreme and more extreme. This is a conversation that's been had for years, but I think it's becoming more talked about now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I back in the day, when I used to watch like homemade stuff, like people on their cell phones, and I see like other brothers, like doing their thing, and it'd be like 10 minutes or 15, and they're like, not. I mean, that's all. Like I just feel competitive about that shit. I used to feel mad competitive.
Some people,
So,
Stephanie, what's the perfect time? Is it 10, 15? You want 48?
average time is 5 minutes in American.
Well, I mean, for
average.
her, what is an adequate time for you, Stephanie?
Are we talking including?
No,
Like-
not including foreplay.
Okay, just penetration.
Yep. What are we talking here?
10, 15.
Look, that she's saying 10, 15.
Yeah,
I've heard that a lot. I've heard that a lot of girls like,
Yeah.
yo, don't be. No, I don't want no 48. I don't want no 60. I mean, you got some that want like a lot, but average, I hear 10 to 15.
Yep, that's average. But the average male, it's funny how that's women. That's their average time, and that's a good number. Honestly, that's a really good number.
You want more?
But then like guys, we only get like more average guys only do 5 minutes, so that's 5 to 10 minutes. So that's kind of funny. So most guys are you just gotta hold on for like 5 more minutes, and y'all can like get to the climax.
Last time I had to hold on for 4 minutes and 4 more minutes and
4 minutes, bro. You needed so much more than 4
well, you
minutes.
said hold on for 5 more minutes, so I needed
Yeah.
4 more minutes and like 20 seconds or something like that.
Oh yeah. I see what you're saying.
But
You just tripping.
That is a thought that's been coming around. Like, so you feel like you have to watch more extreme stuff?
Oh, not more extreme stuff. The extreme stuff like wired down.
Okay.
It's just that like, just better like I just like what I like. I like just like the more personal stuff.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying?
that's what we said last year too. That we like more amateur stuff. I'm
But
with
like
you on that.
but there's people out there offering personal stuff with like better quality,
Right,
and
right.
everyday people, because I like the everyday person doing
Mhm,
their thing. Like I don't know, I just like the idea of like people that I don't know hiding their faces out there doing crazy shit.
Yeah, the average, like the old school porn star is cool, like that.
Everybody's
that
like
thing,
waiting for my porn tape to
but-
come out one day.
but I still like the amateur stuff more and more as time goes on. Like the
Yeah.
highly produced stuff, I'm not into all that as much.
Yeah, it's like lit when you're young, and then like you get older, you're like,
Yeah, I want to go.
I mean, if
want
you
to see
escape
some.
it.
I want to see some iPhone stuff. And I'm watching a
Yeah.
lot of shit from the iPhone, and of course,
Seriously.
watching that MILF stuff. I like that.
Try to get my girl into it. She's like,
I like the
likes the
stepmoms.
stuff.
You trying to get your girl into what?
What we like what cell
Like
phone
amateur?
stuff and all that.
You
The
want to tape?
amateur.
You want to tape it?
Nah, I'm
Oh.
saying I try to show that stuff, and classic.
Does
She's
she
a
want to
classic.
watch? She wants to watch
She's a
classic
classic
stuff.
woman.
Oh,
She's a
okay. So you guys
classic
watch
woman.
porn together,
Yes.
not a daily thing or a weekly thing or anything.
It's just something you build up to. It's funny. It's like a cool bonding thing.
I don't know why I
It's a
said
cool
daily. I
bonding.
mean, it's not a reoccurring thing.
It's not every time. No. But
Okay,
it's
well.
it is a cool bonding technique you can use if you use it correctly.
Yeah, Stephanie, what do you think about that? Watching together? Well, Dre don't watch porn, so forget that question. I'm moving on from that. Dre don't even watch porn. So
We watched porn together.
and
There you
laughed.
go.
I feel like
Yeah,
did you join the other couple?
did we join them? I
Well, not
mean,
join
no,
them,
we were
but
in
did
the
you-
video.
I know you didn't jump through this. It's not fucking Jumanji. It's not fucking Jumanji. You didn't jump in the game. Did you
Yes,
partake?
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Very, very good. It was a teacher. Dre got a ruler out.
I don't think so. No. Mm-mm.
Trade it
I don't remember what they were, but it was just a regular executive video. I'm pretty sure.
Mr. Hopkins, I can't make cheerleading this year if I get this F. Well,
I'm dead.
You could do something for me. I'll do something for you. It's very cute.
It's
I
not
like
quite
the
how
I like
he
the
sounds,
stepmom
but
stuff the most though.
I
I
know.
like the stepmom stuff.
What about
Your
the
dad
one,
is
the other one
being
that you love?
your dad
the
is
one
being
with the,
such a
with the little sister and the
douchebag.
brother?
I don't like the. Oh, you mean don't say little sister? It's stepsister. Yeah, yeah. I like the stepsister
They
too.
have little
You're talking about the
sisters.
one. I don't like the word little sister in porn.
I guess
You're
so.
talking about the one. You're talking about the stepsister where she's stuck in the dryer. I sent that to Stephanie. Oh my God, I'm stuck in the dryer. Please, you gotta help me, Roddy.
Yeah, I can fuck you out.
Oh yeah. She was like, I'm stuck in the dryer. He was like, oh, I could fuck you out. Is that really gonna help? Yeah, it'll help. And then he just fucks her out, and it worked. It worked. I don't know
Of
how
course
she
it
was.
worked because it was a video.
Well, you gotta
something.
suspend your disbelief.
She could have sweated it out.
She had her like bracelet stuck in there because she was grabbing something. She's like, "Oh man, I need help. I'm stuck." And he fucked her out, and then the bracelet went pop right out. Not like she couldn't just grab her arm and it would have just done the same thing. He fucked her out. So I mean, listen, there's multiple ways to skin a cat, right? Many ways to get your stepsister out of a dryer. I didn't mind. I was like, yeah, that sounds like the best plan to me. That's the most adequate plan. But I watch more stepmom than stepsister.
Gotcha.
I like that. Your dad's being a total dick. He's working all the time and he has no time for me. And then there you go. They just the stepmom and the guy just bang. It's great. You don't watch that, Mo? You don't like stepmoms?
Only if it's real stuff.
Real?
Yep.
How do you know it's a real? How do you know if it's real?
Shitty camera.
That's to make you think it's real.
Unnecessary dialogue, shit like that. You can tell.
That sounds like just an amateur porn to me.
Yeah. But it's not. It's just like real. Like you know. You watch enough of it, you know.
All right. They know.
Well,
Well, let me tell you something. They know that last year Mo came in with some sex tips.
yes.
So
Mo
now
did come
this
with
year
sex
we
tips.
cannot do another show without some
my
more
sex tip.
sex tips from the Crow. So Mo, why don't you take it away and give us the 101, baby, or maybe an expert. Maybe an expert class. I don't know. Let's see. Taking off the glasses.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a
Go.
new man in a new relationship. It's time for me to give you some fresh takes of sex tips.
Okay.
Grab her ass real tight. Like that shit. Don't play around. Don't talk to her. If she says softer, you say harder.
Whoa.
It's Valentine's.
What? Whoa.
I don't think we should be listening to Mo at all.
Yeah.
You say harder. If she knew what you was in the beginning, she knows.
Okay, let's
what
do
you
an.
are
Okay,
right now.
let's skip the next tip. Next tip. Okay. What you got?
Grab on that bitch hair
Okay,
and
pull
pull on it.
Pulling on hair.
Pull on her hair until her scalp is screaming.
Okay. Blah, 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 blah.
All right.
All right. Anything
I
else?
think that nobody should listen to his tips.
Wait. I got another one. I got
Okay.
another one.
Okay.
All right. When you on that bed, you gonna put on her back. You gonna make sure that she has herself, her knees and legs up in the air. Right? Her thing is not flat, it's in the air. You gonna dip down. You gonna bend yourself down like you a snail going in a shell. And you gonna put that meat close to that pussy. And you gonna go up and down like you bouncing pogo stick up and down. There you go. It works.
I need a diagram of that. I need a drawing of that. I don't know. All I got was shell. It was a hermit crab.
Snail.
Oh, Stephanie, have you heard of the snail position?
No.
Dre's never gave you the good old
That's
snail
right.
job.
They haven't
No.
given you that
Damn,
hard
Dre.
snail.
Yo, maybe this year while you're watching the
You gotta
Vow,
get the hard
get
snail.
that good snail.
You know how the yin yang sign is?
Right.
Right? So instead of it being a 69, the person's there, your partner's laying on her back, you get on top, but you angling, you sitting like in a sitting position. You're not on your hands and your knees. You sit in position and you angling yourself forward and you're using your already up body torso and pushing yourself down
Okay.
like a push-up. So you're doing push-ups with your lower body, not
Stephanie,
the
you
top
getting
part
this?
of the body.
Not at all.
Okay, we
Okay.
need you to draw this out, and we're gonna put this on the YouTube. We got to put this on the YouTube screen because this is some Kama
How
Sutra,
about you act it out and put it on
and put it on Pornhub.
So it's typically
Get
same
Jay.
position.
All right, get Jay in the room. Let's try it out now.
Nope. We have jobs.
Let's see it now.
Missionary, legs in the air.
Okay. Mission.
You
You're
top-
okay. You're a
yes.
missionary. The guy's on top. Her legs are in the air.
Yes, but you're not. You know how
Okay.
typically
Okay,
you
hold on.
laying
Hold
the
on.
person?
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna draw it. This is what you said. I'm gonna follow your lead here.
All right, let's
All
go.
right. So
Let's
the girl's
go,
on the
everybody.
bottom. I'm gonna give her some hair.
Yes.
I'm gonna give her some hair. She's on
Yeah,
the bottom.
missionary.
Oh, excuse. Oh, let me try again because her legs were not in the air. Hold on. Do it again. That was bad. All right. So her legs are in the air,
Yeah.
and the guy is in between her legs right now, right?
Now, so imagine the female body with her knees to her chest.
Okay, they're in the
So-
air, but now they're to her chest.
Her knees are on her chest. So imagine.
And I gotta redraw it. You should have told me that from the
Imagine
beginning.
the vagina pointing up towards the roof. The vagina is going towards the roof.
Okay, now I get it. You should have told me that from the beginning. Okay, hold on.
I'm thinking of better visualization.
You're making me waste paper.
I got
Hold
you.
on. Let me get it here. All right,
Stephanie,
so
you got this. You keeping up?
I'm gonna look at his picture and then I'm gonna see if it makes sense. That's what I'm gonna do.
okay.
I
It kind of
promise
looks
you
like
this is a real thing.
looks like she's sitting on a peach, but that's what I got.
Yeah.
That's her legs by her chest, right?
Yeah.
All right, now the guy is in her.
He's.
That looks like a butt.
Yeah, it does look.
Okay,
like a
this
butt.
is her legs.
A horrible
right here.
picture. Yeah.
This is her legs. Okay, he's perpendicular on her, right?
Yep. So
Is that
imagine
the right word?
like,
Perpendicular, Stephanie. Get it? Perpendicular. Get it? Get it? Okay, good,
Perkin.
good.
Yeah.
It was the dick part.
So the vagina is pointing upwards towards the sky, and then the guy's on top.
Why
Wow,
did he
man.
say perpet
I
though?
don't know. All right, so this dot is her vagina, so you know what it is. Go ahead.
Stop,
Go ahead.
Thomas.
She's a little wide. She's been around the block. Go ahead, Mo.
That
So
looks
where's
like her asshole.
Yeah. it did
well,
look
you know,
like
it's
ass
it's on the spot. Okay.
somewhere. I don't know
You wanna
where
see
that
his
spot
picture?
is at.
Look at this picture,
You want to see
Dre.
his picture?
This is a woman with her legs
Look
to
at the
her
picture.
knees, and this is her
He's trying to draw a sex position.
this is her vagina.
Why I look like she got an inch ass?
Like a what?
It should
You ever
look-
seen an ant?
I gotta
fuck?
redo this. Hold on. Now this
Yeah,
this is
please.
getting embarrassing. Now you're embarrassing me on my own show.
It's not a position.
All right, hold on. So all right, so she's on her back.
Maurice is teaching us.
Maurice is the teacher?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Come on.
Yeah, none of y'all gonna understand this, but it's real. I done it a lot.
He's done it a lot.
A lot.
Okay. All right. Here you go. All right. So see her legs. Now her legs to her chest, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's good, Stephanie.
I can't see it.
Right here.
You're showing me an empty paper.
What are you talking about?
There you go.
Look at it. You see it?
This is trash.
Only halfway.
What do you mean only half? Look at her.
I only see some leg.
Stephanie, what the fuck are you talking about? You see her
Alright.
head?
All right, I got you.
Oh my god. Now he's going to draw it.
I got you. No, I'm just gonna demonstrate.
Oh,
Hello. I got
Please
you.
do.
So, all right, you have. This is me in my
Wait,
position.
why can't I only see Thomas?
Thomas.
Where's more?
I'm right here.
Why can
I'm
I
right
only see Thomas?
So this is a
Found him.
position. You got me.
Got him. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
go ahead.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so you squat, right? So instead of you squatting and it's going, your partner's on missionary, your partner's missionary on their back, their legs is in the air, as imagine somebody cradling their legs to their chest,
Right,
right?
knees to
But
the
their
chest.
legs are open, right? So typically the vagina is going to be pointing up because now if they're laying flat on the bottom, the vagina is going to be pointing straight
Right,
forward.
right. We got that part.
Exactly. So now that the leg is up, now it's perfect. The hole is now facing upwards. So you're in a squatted position, and you gotta make sure you have some balance on your bed. You can do this in the bed. You can do this in the couch. It's either way. And you just go in. You angle your body just right. You go into a nice L shape. Keep your shit squatted, and you use all the hips.
Oh, so you're squatting over her. You're not laying.
So
You're not.
you're just gonna be like on your knees.
Yeah, nah, you're not.
No.
on your
He's
knees.
gonna be like doing a sumo squat.
Yes.
Oh.
But you don't get on your. It's all hips, and you.
What's a sumo squat?
Like
A sumo
okay,
squat
look at
is
it.
like when you like boom.
Yeah,
and,
you're squatting like if you have like squatting a weight. You know.
Yes.
Like if you have a weight on your back. You ever seen them squat in the gym?
Yeah.
So he's
imagine
squatting
that, but
over
you-
her with his dick down. His dick is
Yes.
down, and
Going
he's
at an angle,
pushing his
yeah.
body down, but his feet are on the bed.
Yeah.
You gotta have a big dick for that.
Okay.
I mean, I got the dick for that. I'm just saying. I'm not saying I don't. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that I don't have dick for that. I'm saying that you gotta be like me and Mo. You got a big dick for that, right?
Well, that's a workout.
Oh, you guys are trying it? Turn that camera on. They're trying it over there. They might leave.
It works as it's all core muscles, but it works. Best
right.
places to do couches and get a firm bed, have a firm bed.
Well, I'm gonna auction these pictures off for charity. So if anybody wants to buy this picture of this lovely woman with her knees to her chest, you could let me know in my DMs and I'll sell it to you.
We got you.
And the charity is myself.
I don't think anyone wants to buy that.
That's disrespectful. You're not encouraging my artwork. So it's very disrespectful. When I had Ben Scrivens on the show, he is a very powerful person in the horror community with a t-shirt company, and I showed him my work and he said it will be on a t-shirt one day. So that's very disrespectful you say that. He gets paid to view things. And that's what he told me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
He didn't see this artwork.
Well, I'm gonna send it to him. How about that?
Well, I don't think he's gonna say that when he sees this.
He really looks at horror things and not sexual things, so actually I won't send it to him. It'd be disrespectful. You're gonna ruin my relationship with people.
Why don't you just put some blood on
You're
them?
gonna ruin my working
wow.
relationship. You're gonna
That's
ruin my
just
professional
very
career with this.
sexist towards his female on.
Well, I think she meant the horror thing, put blood
I know,
on.
but it's the blood and it's a female with her legs out.
What, is she on a period?
You can put the blood on the man.
wow.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I could.
I mean,
that
Troy
would be Mo
Quality,
after
he's-
coming home from killing somebody.
No.
Stephanie, how's your period going?
It hurts.
Yeah, period hurt. Are you eating anything special? Are you craving anything special?
I had nuts.
Okay. Very interesting. You had salted cashews, right?
Yeah.
Stephanie, let me ask you a question, right? Before there was Dre, before there was the great Dre that Mo was touting about, the man who he wants to emulate in certain ways,
Yeah.
there was
definitely.
obviously some other fucking guys who we don't care about before this. And I would like to know, what was the worst date that you had before Dway? Anything comes to mind? And Mo, I'm going to ask you the same thing. Obviously not
Yep.
before
I
you got with
told you
Dre.
this
I have
story
one.
last time I was on the Valentine special.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
What was
But
the
I
story?
can say it again. So he took me to the park.
You didn't say this last time. You told me on the phone.
I told you in the Valentine's
We didn't talk about
Day
worst
episode.
dates on the Valentine's Day special.
Yes,
first
we
one.
did.
No, we didn't.
Well, then go back and listen to us. You can see.
Okay, but say it because I know you didn't tell me on the Valentine's Day special because I remember you telling me on the phone.
So
ahead, say it.
I went to. He took me to the park, and he wanted to. And I had just gotten my hair done this day, by the way. And so he took me to the park, and he wanted to go on the seesaw and on like the dinosaur, and he wanted to go down the slide and the swings and the monkey bars and all that.
Were you guys
And I
like
was-
6?
No. And I
Oh.
was just like not really trying to do all that because I'm not really like a big park person anyway. So like I just really wasn't trying to do all that. And then he wanted to go into the sprinklers and he was like, let's run into the sprinklers. And I was like,
Oh.
absolutely the fuck not. I just got my hair done.
Bitch, I just got my motherfucking head done, bitch.
I just got my hair done. I had just straightened my hair. It was nice and like beautiful and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was just like, oh no, come on, it's fine, it's gonna be great. I was like, are you gonna pay for my hair? Like, are you
Mhm.
gonna do like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna
Pay
fix
for
my
this?
hair again? And he pulled me into the sprinklers and I was dumb tight.
Oh, wow. What a jerk.
Yeah.
What did you do?
Wow, that's an interesting way to go.
What did you say?
I don't remember what I did, but I was
Did you
not
leave
happy.
immediately?
I had my friend called me and tell me that I needed to go home.
Oh, like Dre did to me. Beautiful. That's a good trick.
Yeah.
So you watched this grown man, or was he teenage?
He was grown, man.
All right, you watched a grown man. You were like his mom because you watched him go on the slide. You watched him do the monkey bars, and that was his date.
Uh-huh.
Was he talking to you the whole time, like asking you questions?
Yeah, he was talking to me and asking me questions. I was bored as fuck.
You had your arms folded like, womp womp. This sucks.
Yeah, pretty much. It was not
Come on,
good.
guy. Did he even take you out
He
to
was
eat?
the only white guy that I went on a date with, too.
I'm sorry that my people disappointed you. Half my people.
That's really interesting. I do admire the bravery for that type of
The bravery.
Yeah, no, I think that was actually kind of brave.
I think he could have asked her, like, do you like parks? Oh, no?
Oh, and
Well, let's
also
do
at the
something
end
else.
of the day, he tried to kiss me, and he ended up kissing my ear because I turned my face.
Read the room, my
Wow.
man.
Yeah, it was definitely more problems there, but like the part I'm giving credit to is like the willingness to be spontaneous. It just wasn't executed correctly.
Well, I think if it's something that he knew she liked a little bit, like if she had a kind of interest in that stuff, you could have kind of gauged it. Am I wrong, Stephanie?
Yeah,
I
yeah, no,
definitely
you
could
could
have.
have.
You don't just
Also,
spring that like,
I might
oh, I'm
have been
gonna take
more
you to a
willing
Bruce
to do something
Springsteen show.
crazy like that if it was somebody that I had already known. But like
That's
it was
not
my
even-
first. It was the first date.
It's not even that crazy. It's not like you babysat.
When my first thought was like, oh, I thought he was trying to get like have like a fun like impression thing, but it's like he should have took the time to actually know like before, like, hey, what type of stuff you are, and do you
Yeah.
like parks? Do you like you right about that? He could have.
Yeah, a little something. Did he even take you to eat?
No.
Wow. Come on,
honestly, I would have fed you first before doing
Yeah.
something like that.
You could have fed you, say, listen, you want to go to the park? Boom. And
Yeah.
as soon as maybe I would have saw like she doesn't want to go on the slide, maybe we could walk around the park instead. I'm gonna not go on this seesaw now. Let's end this part of the plan and let's regroup here. Obviously, the man did not know how to read the room because then he tried to kiss you after.
No.
Wow. So that was the worst date you ever been on. That was a Tinder date?
Yep.
Wow. But he wooed you enough to get you on the date, or were you just whatever?
No, we had actually so the thing is that he was right in the area in the moment, and so he was just like, let's just hang out real quick. And I was like, I don't know. And then he convinced me to go outside because I wasn't doing anything else, and I was just like, whatever. But that was the first day that we had really spoken, so like it wasn't even like he really wooed me enough to go on a date. It was just kind of like
spontaneous. You matched that day.
yeah, just earlier that day.
Okay, he just happened to be around, interesting, and started nice. Then my man said, "Hey, can you babysit me? Trying to hit the slide, baby." Wow. Anything come close to that, or was that the worst of the worst? Does anything match that?
None of my other dates have been bad. So
Let me ask you this before we go to Mo, because we need to hear the good side. What was your favorite date with Dre? Dway. I know there's many. I know he's a superstar. Guy knows how to date.
We went to Mama Sushi on our 6-month anniversary.
Okay.
And that was a really fun time. I mean, nothing like special necessarily, but it was just a good time.
All right.
Wait, what's a 6 months anniversary?
It was not anniversary. It was just like after 6 months of being together.
6 months anniversary.
Okay.
Oh, you look like you had a horrible date to share.
Oh man, I definitely do. The worst one I would say would be when I started trying to like date like again, and it was like,
oh man,
I went to like younger people and like 20, 21, 19, like that, when I was like 25 or 24. Right? I think I was like 24 at this time, and I was like, oh, I'm going to take, and it's a restaurant like actually like right near your house that's really good. It's an Irish spot, really good food. We gotta go.
Put me on.
And I went in there with her, and I'm thinking like it's like decent food, it's expensive, you know, me being who I am, I'm thinking it's gonna be great, and she just did not like appreciate any of it, and then, like I kind of was like text her later on, and I was like, yeah, what was the issue? Like you seem like not interested in like, because I told her like let's get dressed, we're gonna go out and stuff like that. She's like, oh, that's not my thing. I would have rather just chilled at your house and like watch a movie, and that was just to me, just the tone of that was just like if she said that and she was still like appreciative that something like that happened and she was able to discern like how good that I was willing to do that for her, I would have been like, yeah, okay. Next time I know that, you know, I like you enough.
Was her
like,
demeanor off the
her
whole
demeanor
date?
was off. It was very ungrateful. It was very like it was like almost like I was doing the most extra thing in the world, right? To her.
Really?
So
She didn't like the effort.
No, she didn't like
Maybe she just didn't like Irish food.
No, she didn't know where we were going to go.
So this was after the date?
She did know the place we go because me and Aaron took her and a few other girls we took the other girls to this spot and we brought some food back and she had a little bit of the food and then that's how she was.
She told you after the date, like, oh, I really didn't want to do all that. I wanted to just chill.
Yeah.
Like when you texted her, you was like, oh, your demeanor's off. What was up?
Yeah, I was like, you good? She wasn't responding, and it was just like bad red flags, no communication skills, you know, something like that. You know, I just don't. That was just a quality in a young woman that I was like, nah, I'm not gonna. This is not. I can't chill in my house all day.
You just want to. That was it from the correspondence, and like that was it. Never spoke to her again?
I try to like. Yeah, I try to like. Yeah, pretty much. And this was before I was like smoking, heavily. So she wanted to just smoke.
Oh, okay.
And like and stuff like that, and I would be like, no.
Stephanie, did you ever hear about when Mo and the Netflix account?
Oh
no.
Mo, this was great. So this is kind of a date story.
Yeah,
some of the audience has heard this, but this is one of my favorite stories of all time. So, as some of you may know, our group chat is called. Well, it's not called. It is, but at first our group chat was a mouth emoji and an eggplant. So we were like, oh, the group chat is now called the Dick Suckers, right? So you know that, Stephanie. And we have multiple groups with different names. So this was in the beginning of the Dick Suckers story.
Birth, yeah.
This was like a month in or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So Mo has this girl from, was it
Rochester.
BLK? That site? Rochester. It wasn't Tinder.
Yeah,
it was from BLK.
Rochester, yeah. She was, yeah.
Comes over his house. Everything's going good because you were really vibing with her. You were really vibing with her. You all were having good conversations. So she's like, yeah, I'll come over. So she comes over and she's like, yeah, let's watch Netflix. So Mo gives her the remote and goes, turn it on. Stephanie, what this man forgot was that he had recently set up a Netflix account for everybody. And he obviously called it the Dick Suckers. So when this young lady turned on the Netflix, all she saw on the screen was the Dick Suckers and everybody's profile. And she was like, the Dick Suckers? What? And then that was it. She didn't mention it after that, but you never saw her again after that, right?
Never. She never responded to me, texted to me.
Was the vibe way off after that?
Nah, I just gave her a kiss on her cheek. She made me cheek kiss her. It was wild.
Wait, like you went in for a kiss on the mouth and she gave you this cheek?
I was like, yo, can I get a kiss? Yo, she made me talk like a puppy. It was really funny.
What?
After later. Like she didn't make me. I said it like a puppy. Like, can I get a kiss on the cheek? Can I kiss you on the cheek or something? It was like very puppyish talk. And I was just like, I thought about it months later. Like, oh my God, I sounded like that.
But what after that initial sighting of the Dick Suckers Netflix, was she like off with you for the rest of the day?
We just watched a movie. We watched anime, and then she kind of left like that. But it was clear.
Oh, it was clear after she said, "Dick suckers."
I was like, once I kiss a girl on the cheek, I'm like, game over.
When she gives you the good old, how about the cheek?
Yeah.
I'll see you later, buddy.
It's too many meanings when girls do the kiss, cheek kiss thing. But when they don't have a smile on, that's a clear sign.
Yeah, how about the cheek, pal? I'll catch you later.
Yeah,
all right?
The cheek is like, yeah.
Wow. Well, Wait, you want to finish?
Kiss on the cheek is thank you for the food.
Thanks for the food, buddy. What'd you give her?
We had pizza
Okay.
from Pizza Boys.
Okay. Oh, love Pizza Boys. Shout out
Not Pizza Boys, Pizza Box.
Oh, I don't like Pizza. Pizza Boy is fine. It's the other one.
Have you had Pizza Box before?
No, I never had Pizza Box.
That's the one near my house.
What's the other one we like? It's Pizza Boys, and then there's the one with the good wings. I can't think of it right
Slices.
now. No, I can't think of it right now. Anyway, so I only had probably one bad date in my life, and this was just the whole. I don't even know if this was like a year of this. It was so odd. Like I met this girl at this party. This is when I first started going out. Like
this is the Asian girl.
No, the Asian girl. That was a great date. I loved that. Was mad fun. I just didn't talk to her after that for some stupid reason. I definitely should have kept up with that woman. That was so dumb. Anyway, no, the Asian date was fun. I went on a date with a girl I met at a party in high school because the date with the Japanese girl was I was way out of high school already. I went to some parties and stuff, and I had met this girl, and I didn't know her from a hole in the wall, and she had this guy with her who was a friend. So I kind of just slid in there and started talking to her all night, and we kind of went from spot to spot, and the guy looked like a little upset that I was around. But, his friend wanted to talk to me, so whatever. So me and her are talking all night. I eventually go home, probably like 2, 3 in the morning. I have her number, though. And I'm like, let me take you out. I hadn't taken a girl out in a couple months, probably. It was a while. But she was like, yeah, let's go to like a bubble tea place. I didn't even know bubble tea existed till this. So she was like, I was like, bubble tea? What the hell is that? So I took her to the place, and she already had kind of an off vibe at the party, but she was pretty hot. So I was like, I'll let that slide. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we go to the place, and it was like sitting across a table from a stuffed animal. It was like talking to a rock. If I said I carried that conversation, it would be an understatement. I put that conversation on my back and climbed up a mountain with it and then came down on the wires and then went back up. And then I walked and then I did a marathon with it. Like, I don't remember her saying much. I was just like trying to get and sometimes it happens like that. Like when I went on a couple other dates, like, you got to get stuff out of people. Maybe some people aren't as talkative. I couldn't. It was like squeezing blood from a freaking stone. I don't know. I don't remember what. The only time her face lit up was I think I said I'm gonna go to this concert. She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to a concert and it's for this band." And she started talking about her own thing. So I was like, "All right. Oh, there goes Stephanie." I don't know where she went. So anyway, I done with the date. She's a really nice girl though. I'm just like, what's wrong? Like, she's just not talking. It's just so odd. And I just remember it just being so awkward. Stephanie. Okay, so Stephanie left. She's going to bed. See you later, Stephanie. Thanks for hanging out with us. We love you. You're the best.
Bet.
So after that, I'm like, maybe I'll talk to her. I don't know. I had seen her around somewhere. And she was like, hey, what's up, Tom? I was like, yo, let's chill. Let's hang out. Because we were at like a mutual friends thing. She was like, hey, let's hang out and chill. So I'm sitting with her. And again, she's like, it's like getting blood from a stone again after the initial hangout.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, okay, this is just odd. So I just go do something else. I'm walking from work like weeks later. I see her walking down the street out of nowhere. Like she's not connected in that neighborhood at all. And she was like, hey, Thomas, what's up? Yo, like, what's up? Like, let's do something. Let's hang out. Every time I saw that girl, she was excited to see me. She was like, let's hang out. Let's do this, like that. But every time we actually sat down to hang out.
At that point, I would have asked her, yo, why every time when I see you excited, but when we talk.
She would like be playing on like a PSP. I was like, yeah, like the 2 times she whipped out like a DS and stuff. So like a PSP, like twice. So, I mean, she was really cool. She was really nice, but it felt like I just did not need to be there. Like
it made more sense to me. I was like, oh, she's a gamer chick. That like socially awkward. But
yeah. I'm not saying anything was bad. It just, from my memory, she really didn't say much.
Yeah.
And it was just very awkward. It was just like the most awkward situation.
Hey, Shorty, if you ever hear this, please DM him and let him know why you was just so damn shy.
If you hear this, you're still cool with me. I was just like, maybe I'm boring. I don't know. Maybe I was boring. Maybe I was boring. But that couple of interactions were just so odd. And the initial date was just so awkward. You're just sitting there like, so, like, you know, what are you into? And it's just like, this. And you're just like, anything else? You saw that front page of the Times today? Pretty crazy, huh? Beheading a terrorist was kind of wild. You know, they killed that reporter. Kind of crazy, huh?
Oh my God.
Odd. But thank God I haven't had too many crazy bad dates. So we got some topical things we want to talk about before we get out of here. I wanted Stephanie on for this subject in particular, but we don't got her, so we're going to talk about it anyway. We love you, Stephanie. There is a little thing going around online about wedding rules. Like TikToks are trending about certain people's wedding rules. And this one was trending of this woman putting out a statement about what she wants done at her wedding. And some people were taking umbrage with it, and some people were agreeing. So let's see. Wait for this shit. Number 1 was no kids, some exceptions. Don't wear white. Obvious. You don't wear white to a wedding. That's number 1. I was telling a few people that were trying to wear. I was like, I know that's a thing. You're not supposed to do that. Bridesmaids can pick their outfit color. No one else wears white. Obviously, you said that. She needed to reiterate because it's very important. Told you. If you weren't invited, you're not welcome. Obviously, no garter. Bridesmaids are all gay. I think that's what it means because they put the rainbow symbol. My mom has creatives say, take advantage of open bar. But basically, it was the no kids, and the last one was no big announcements. And I agree with both of them. People were taking umbrage with the no kids thing, which we'll get back to in a second. But I was digging the no announcement thing because she's like, yo, this is my day. Don't be coming up here talking about, yo, we're having a baby. We just got a new whip. My man just got a new... We're not trying to hear that. This is my day. I mean, we're all in agreement on that. Don't be trying to upstage the bride, bitch. Right? But people were taking... She was taking heat for the no kids thing, and I believe there was another woman who put up no kids at her wedding, and she got into a fight with her sister, and I have some of the details on that. So another woman put up that she doesn't want kids at her wedding, right? So then she says... She goes to Reddit for some advice. The woman that wanted to bring her kids, but her sister said that she had a child ban. But the poster, let's see, it excludes children. She goes on to say, so she basically got into a fight with her sister about the no child thing. And she was like, well, I feel like this should be a family event. Weddings are family events. And if my family is all not going to be there, I don't want to be there. I'll send you a gift through my parents. And her sister that was throwing the wedding was like, if you do that, I'm not talking to you again, basically. Some people chimed in on Reddit and said, children do not have to be a part of everything that happens. You're showing your sister how little you care. If someone wants a child-free wedding, that's fine, somebody else said, and stop hiding behind your children. I totally agree with the people banning kids because they don't need to be at everything. And some people's kids are fucking animals.
But you also got to remember, and I think that, like, because I immediately was like, agreed with you because that's how I feel too. But then I looked at the other side and I watched it, and as somebody that's going to somebody's wedding this year, I don't know how the hell that even happened.
Are you going to a wedding?
Story.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a story for another time. It is, you start to realize when you start seeing people put it together, like most people in your family, obviously somebody in your family, most people have kids. So you start to realize as like you start inviting the adults, that the adults that would be there to watch those children they're going to the wedding. You know,
you're saying so like if they give it to another family member, they probably will be there anyway.
They're probably going to be there, right? So a lot of people don't have like money, or if they did have the money, they don't just got like that to go, oh, here's a random person to watch my child for like 2 days. Right. So, you know, it usually falls into some family members. So that's why when you take away the kid part, it's like, oh shit, like you just put me in a situation where I can't come. So, you know, somebody's single parent too.
I can see where you're coming from, that you're all in the same family and maybe the aunt watches the kid. Yeah, that happens a lot. But a lot of people have friends. A lot of people have sitters. You could pay for the day. I mean, listen, if you and your significant other
you
want...
are 100% right. I'm just coming from the side that people probably don't even want to use those resources.
Listen,
they
you want to take a situation 360. I hear what you're saying. That's maybe important for someone who's doesn't have the financials to do something like that. And that was what the sister said. She's like, I don't want to pay for that. But let's say, you have a couple who wants to go on a date night. You're probably going to pay for a sitter for that. So pay for a sitter for your sister's wedding.
Depending on the season can change everything for me. Like a winter wedding, no kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting married in winter, don't fucking bring your kids. I just do not have the time to hear loud screaming, yelling, da-da-da-da. A spring or fall, summer type of thing, when the weather's decent, I say kids just because depending on the location and the day of the weather. You know what I'm saying? Because then if there's space, like say the church, right? They got that old grass area. If I was using that, I would let them go outside. There'll be things out there for the kids. But like, nah.
Yeah, if they're occupied.
Yeah, exactly. And I would give somebody a job to keep the kids occupied. I'm like, your job is to be with kids all day.
The first woman I talked about said some exceptions. So maybe she has exceptions for people who aren't financially there to make a decision like that, to make a move like that. The second lady that I talked about, I think those are two different people. It was two way different articles. She didn't have any exceptions, so she don't give a fuck. And listen, I'm with both of them. It's your wedding. You do what you want. And I don't want a bunch of crazy kids running around at my wedding probably. So I might take that under consideration. That's a great rule. So you let us know what you think about that. But I think that's a rule that should be implemented a little more on a lot of things.
Definitely should add more to a lot of things.
What comedian I was listening to, or some influencer, whatever, actor maybe, said that they were in some state and there's a lot of restaurants that don't want kids there. And I'm like, hell yeah. Like, let's go there. I don't want to hear, or like, all this commotion. The last couple of years of my life, I had to deal with that on a daily. So I don't want that for the rest of my life after that. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So you come to your conclusions, and I think it's kind of weird that she just doesn't want to go to the wedding. I think it's like, it's one day. You can figure it out for one day. I know they're fighting for the principle of it, but come on. You can get a sitter, brother. Another article I thought was fascinating. I heard that they were doing this, but I really didn't care until I saw this particular article. They are revamping, or they have revamped, the M&Ms to make them more inclusive. Now, my first thought is, how can you make M&Ms more inclusive when A, they're not humans, and B, they're all different colors? How much more inclusive? What are you going to start putting flags around their necks? Like, this one's from Guatemala. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Am I wrong? They're not humanoids. How can we make them more inclusive? Well, I'll tell you how.
The characters in the commercials are humanoid.
I mean, okay, well, they're anthropomorphic.
Yeah.
They're not fucking human. They're not, one's not Asian, one's not black.
Somebody identifies Eminem right now.
One is fucking green, one is blue.
And you know what I mean? Disrespecting their whole identity.
The gamut is covered. They're different colors. One is red. So anyway, they're revamping the M&Ms. And what they chose to do was basically change their footwear and their expressions. And the shapes. Because they were like, we here at Mars want to make people feel included by their sizes. And I'm just like, I just like to circle M&Ms. How does you making this M&M any squarer make my child or make me feel more included? You're a damn candy company. Just as long as you don't change the taste, what matters? None of that matters. Do they still taste the same?
Well, we already had green M&Ms. Though.
At one point, at one part of me is like, I really don't care because, like, do what you want to do. This is obvious virtue signaling, right? You're obviously just placating to whatever customer base you think cares about this, right? So whatever, do you. I just think it's very dumb. But Rolling Stone took umbrage with a particular aspect of it, and that was the green M&M. And they wrote a little article on that entitled, "Let the Green M&M Be a Nasty Little Slut." The Green M&M has spent decades building her brand as a horny, sexy bitch. And for what? For her creators to give her Larry David footwear in the name of feminism. Guess what? The Green M&M is a feminist, and she's a dirty little slut. We are real, and we exist, and we refuse to tolerate this disgusting attempt at erasure. We are given so little, and we have tolerated so much. Let the Green M&M keep her go-go boots. Let her black out and suck dick in the bathroom at Acme on a Wednesday. This is what we want. This is what we deserve. This is what we deserve. So I wasn't aware that the Green M&M was sucking cock. But they did change her heels. They changed her go-go boots to like mom shoes or something, like dad shoes or something, and they changed the brown M&M's heels from a stiletto to like a flat square heel. I thought it was just a funny article to bring to the masses' attention, and they did have that commercial where, you ever seen that commercial where she's laying in the bed, she's like, oh yeah, the delicious taste of chocolate,
Yes.
and then they pan over to the other M&Ms and they're melting, and they're like hard as a rock over there, obviously in their minds. So I thought it was a cute article, but I just think it's dumb that they're even doing this. Like, it's just M&Ms. Like, you're making it bigger than it is, and you're just placating to whoever you think is gonna pat you on the back for this. You're not gonna sell more M&Ms for this. You're gonna sell more M&Ms if you make another cool flavor, not because you turned the dirty green M&M, the dirty slut green M&M, into a fucking church girl. You're actually making me not want to buy M&Ms now.
Actually, yeah.
What do you think about this?
I think that is stupid.
It's dumb.
It's dumb, and I remember the characteristics of the M&Ms, and the yellow one being one of my favorite ones, and the red one being second. But like, they're unique characters, and they spend a lot of years building that brand up and those characters up. So like you said, there's plenty of colors. There's plenty of things. Like, if we have a pink M&M, we don't have a character for that M&M. Hey, let's go crazy. Valentine's right away. Get a tranny M&M.
Trans M&M.
Trans M&M. Excuse me, I apologize. I said tranny. That was disrespectful.
Well, my thing is hold on. How can an M&M be trans? Because I guess there's male and female M&Ms,
How
right?
can a green M&M
Well, no. There is male and female M&Ms, so yeah, you could. Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, there are male and female M&Ms. So, they want to keep to that dynamic of
inclusiveness.
Inclusion. There you go. I'll be fine with it. You throw out a commercial where he's like, like he was a white M&M, but he's like, hey, I desire to be a pink M&M, and this is who I am.
Okay,
that'll be lit.
That'd be cool. That'd be kind of.
I see, right? Like,
that'd
that's like a good.
That would be cute,
idea.
but we need to retcon the M&Ms.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. You add. That's how you add.
Yeah, you're coming on. Just add a little flavor to it.
Yeah.
You don't need to storyline. You don't need to gut the whole house.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't make much sense. It's dumb. As long as they don't change the flavor, I don't care though. That's all I'm concerned about. Something else. I want the ladies, the guys too, but I want the ladies to be aware of this. I was listening to my man's Lou Later on YouTube. Runs a great show about technology, and something he said definitely spooked me and a couple of people listening to that show that were on the show. Is that apparently there's an Etsy seller who is where I got Mo's dildos from, who is selling Apple AirTags without the speaker to notify you of a foreign AirTag in your way, right? So they're selling them without the speakers that let you know that there's a foreign AirTag, like an AirTag that's not yours. Now, I don't know how AirTags work.
I don't know what an AirTag is.
An AirTag is like a thing you can put on something to track it. So a lot of people now, well, I don't want to say a lot of people, but there's stories coming out of people finding AirTags that are not theirs on their car. Like, I remember this lady, I think it was also Lou that talked about this, that there was a lady that couldn't find her phone was talking about how there's a foreign AirTag by her, and she couldn't find out where it was. So I think she went to a car shop or something, and they found it like behind her license plate. But this is getting creepy because now just random people are going to be able to put AirTags on people's cars, which apparently they're doing. And now somebody's trying to sell it to where you don't know that there is another AirTag on you. So you don't know that somebody may be tracking you, which is really, really creepy. We've talked about some kind of creepy stories on the show with like DoorDash drivers, but this is another level. And one of the guys on the show, I'm blanking on his name right now, was saying that the police should actually take over that Etsy seller and see who's buying it. I think that's a great thought. It's creepy, so everybody watch out. You know, check behind your fucking license plate, check under your car, because you never know, there could be an AirTag on you.
I didn't even know AirTags existed until just now, so that's like crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. Willie, that's the guy's name. Willie's the guy that said that. Shout out to Willie and Tim. Tim, what the fuck? No, that's the guy. Shout out to Willie and Lou. Tim is the guy who is on our last story. Mo, you might get a kick out of this. So Tim Cook, you know who that is?
Yes.
That is the CEO of Apple. I think he's CEO. One of those guys.
Something.
Yeah. He's a big boss.
Big boss. Big bottle.
He has had a stalker for the last 2 years, pretty much.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, it's very interesting. The article has come out that since Halloween of 2020, a woman started tweeting Tim Cook, all this random tweets about how he's her husband and all this stuff. Then it escalates to her sending about 200 emails in a month from October to November. It was emails about how she wants to apply to be his roommate. She's showing him guns. She's saying that she's his wife and he has her kids and stuff. Then she ends up going to the dude's house and gets on it. I was like, how do you get on Tim Cook's property? That's wild. So she gets to his house. The police have to escort her off. And it's been a whole 2-year ordeal of this woman just stalking Tim Cook. And it's just weird. So the latest is Google has actually pixelated Tim Cook's house on Google Maps. So nobody sees it anymore. And Apple has got a restraining order against this woman so that she cannot contact or be in anywhere near Tim Cook or any Apple employee. Can't contact him, can't do nothing. First thought that came to my mind is, today the first thought that came to my mind is, I would love to be Tim Cook's roommate. Because his house is probably sick.
Nope.
You get the scoop on the new Apple products. I probably wouldn't go the route of flashing guns to get there. You know what I mean? No. The other thought was, Tim Cook is gay, by the way. So, I mean, can't really be his wife. Lou later actually pointed out, I didn't know the guy was gay.
I didn't know that.
My man Lou pointed that out, giving me all the scoop on the AirTags, on Tim Cook's sexuality. I didn't know that at all. But and then I thought, like, you usually hear about this with rock stars, rappers, singers. A CEO of a tech company as a stalker? Like, that's new to me. This is brand fucking new.
That's how proof Tim Cook really is to everybody. He's a fucking dope dude.
He's a dope guy, I guess.
Yeah.
So
apparently.
This lady cannot be anywhere near, and she's hot, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, I saw a picture of her on, let me see if I can find it right now on my phone.
Send that bad boy.
I'm going to put it on the screen right now if you're watching this on YouTube. You know, I'm not expecting a hottie, but this is the picture that the publication used.
She is pretty.
She's bad, right?
Yeah.
Send me some emails. You want to be my roommate? I only got a studio. She also threatened to burn down his house, so I don't know if I want my apartment burned down. I almost burned down the other day when my stove was smoking for a whole day. So
that's a fact.
I don't know. Oh. Any thoughts on this stalker?
I want to be in her brain, but I want to be in most crazy people brains. So
I think you're already in a crazy enough crow brain. I think you're right where you need to be.
Crazy. We're just
crows are very smart.
Just brilliant creatures.
It's beautiful. So shout out to Tim Cook, and I hope you stay safe out there, buddy. And if you hear this, hook me up with an iPad.
Well, is that a time where Tim Cook or his boyfriend or whoever he's dating can beat up a woman just for security?
Listen, if she got a gun, Tim
Yeah.
Cook got to do what he got to do, baby. Hit her with
Yeah,
a
she did show
fucking,
guns once. She can
hit her
get
with a
those hands.
laptop. Hit it with, hit it with one of these Apple desktops. They're pretty heavy. Swing one around. But he got security. He'll be all right.
I don't
He'll
know.
be
I
all
don't
right.
think the security that was good. If the cops had to come and drag her off.
That's true. They could have took her off the premises themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But there you go. There was the Valentine's Day special.
What's up? It was great to be here with you beautiful people.
It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of interesting things happen before the
We
show.
did.
Mo was here for an hour, and then when Stephanie came in, he wasn't here for like 20 minutes, and he was about to go to bed. I'm just like, I want this. I couldn't figure out how to work the damn video thing for a hot second, and of course, typical me, I talked to Jessie, who was also supposed to be on the show. Shout out to Jessie. We love you. She had to do some legal things, so shout out to you. But
love you.
I couldn't figure out how to get the I'm using Streamlab, and
Streamlab.
Yeah, Streamlab. I usually have the remote control for that on my phone, and it connects to my computer so I can work it from my phone. That wasn't linking, and I'm like, Jessie, what am I gonna do? Like, I don't know how to figure this out. She's just like, oh, why don't you press the record button on the desktop and not use your phone at all? And I'm just like, and my first thought was, where's the record button? So I had to search around for the record button. And what do you fucking know? It's like the red button that says REC, you dumbass bitch. Wow. So there's your dumb, gritty moment of the day. Wow. Listen, happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's. Anything else we need to say? Is there anything else we need to express before we hop off?
How about this? Y'all want to hear a good story?
Oh, are you okay? You got a story?
I got a story for y'all. How about this? This sounds so recently. Me and my girlfriend, we've been doing some bed aerobics. That's what we call it, being appropriate. We're doing some.
I like how you said being appropriate after this show.
Right. Exactly. If you made it this far, this is a nice little bonus for you guys. Here you go, Crazy Mo.
There you go.
So we're doing some bed aerobics, and we're maybe a few minutes into it, and all we hear is on the wall.
Knocking on the wall.
Knock on the wall. So the first one, we oh shit, what's happening? So me being me, I'm ignoring it because I'm a real crow. I murdered that box. You know what I'm saying? Let me get a little black in here in this room. But that was happening. So I continue, and all I hear is the voice of a woman, my neighbor screaming, talking to her boyfriend, I don't know. I came up here to have a cigarette, and they're having and they're fucking again. And I was laughing. So I just kept going at this point. So she knocks 3 more times, bah, 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 harder. And I am just laughing so hard.
While you're having sex.
While I'm having sex. So, bed aerobics out here in these streets, right?
That's right.
And that was it was just so funny because they actually left their house. I heard them open their front door.
Wow. In the winter.
They left. She was very upset about it. They were very mad.
They left the house due to you shaking their walls. Fucking.
I don't fucking care, man. And so I told my sister Boots about it, and she said, next time some shit like that ever happens, say, bitch, go get your own dick. So I was like, all right, got you. So that's what will be said next time.
Oh, so you have a comeback
that
you will use. They haven't knocked on the wall since, obviously, because you didn't say that.
They haven't said that yet. They haven't knocked on my walls.
You definitely
I haven't been in that
know.
mood yet, so
You haven't been in the mood to really just hammer it home.
I'm 3 times a week you do go through it, and other times you do it soft, sorry.
Okay, all right. Well, V-Day's right around the corner. Maybe that'll be the perfect day to piss off the neighbors.
Birthday.
The neighbors know my name. My name. Crow. Oh, I'm a crow.
Oh,
yeah. Crow.
Yep.
Crow. Oh, crow.
There we go.
Oh, crow. All right, you can find me at It's Gritty Bitch on Instagram. Make sure you go to the Gritty World YouTube channel as well so you can see my vlogs, this, that, and the other thing, whatever else I post. Also, go to the Gritty Knows Best YouTube channel where you can see this podcast right now. A lot of people are loving the video aspect, so that's great to hear. We love you back. You can also go to the Gritty Knows Best Instagram. We don't really post to that right now, but we will be posting more, so just sign up anyway so we know you're there. Mo, go ahead.
Let's go. I am simply on Mo's Great Adventure on Instagram. If you can't follow me. Come say follow. Say something to me. My birthday's right around the corner. I appreciate it.
That's right. Tell them your birthday.
February 11th. Here we
glad
go.
you said it, 'cause
Friday,
I always
baby.
forget.
I will be drunk in the most positive way. So this is my actual first birthday of celebrating and actually doing something for my birthday. Never did anything. So for any of those people that's like, you're too old. No, I'm not. I haven't done shit ever.
Never too old to celebrate your birthday, motherfucker.
So this is gonna be lit.
Happy birthday.
Shit. We might just be chilling at my crib on Saturday with mad boxes of pizza, eating and drinking. So that might be the thing. But Friday partying. So, looking forward to it. So find me on Most Great Ventures. I was actually really excited to record soon, but I'm looking for a piece that I have to replace. So if I can find it, I'll be
to
back.
record for your YouTube channel.
For my
you will be
YouTube
getting
channel.
back on top.
Yeah, we got to get my shit back. So it's been great. Love it. I'm glad. Don't listen to these guys. Try all my tips. It works. Promise you it works. I've never had any problems. Just don't be soft about it. Go for the juggler. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you're in an actual relationship with your partner. Don't, play in mind, ask questions, find out what they're interested in, tease them with different scenarios in their minds, especially if you have a girl. Girls like when you talk dirty. So, try, sprinkle a little bit of extra oomph into the conversation.
Give them something. Give them a line. Maybe they don't know what to say. Give them a line right now.
And be like, you just typically be like, don't be afraid to be like in a positive way. If you notice your woman appreciates the way other women looks, don't be afraid to be confidently say, wow, that girl is really attractive.
I was talking about dirty talk in the bedroom. You have a line you want to give him?
Like that.
Give him a starter. Maybe the guy don't know what to say.
Let me see. Let me see.
Guy don't know what to say. Maybe he's a little timid. What should he say?
So one of my things is when I'm in that moment, I'll say, shh, just relax and let's get into the moment real quick. I got you. And I let that settle in.
Hypnotizing her?
And then I just let the sound and vibration of you in that moment with them speak volumes. You don't have to say more words than that. Then you do your job and you keep going into it. And then you could say something else. After that, once you shush them, you go into that whole shit. Damn, this shit feels mad good right now. And when you say it feels mad good right now, that's when you go harder. You start really moving into the game, because you can't just say the word and go get comfy like you in a fucking blanket. You got to start moving into it, expressing what you're saying.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Express that shit.
Low. Don't talk too much. You only talk when you know that you've been making the sounds you want to hear. That's when you talk.
What do you say? Someone say.
Right there, right? You want it harder? You want it softer? What you want right now? And she's gonna give you that answer. Hit it. Do that for another 3 minutes. Hit it. Then slow it down. Then you can talk to her and you tell her how much she makes you feel good.
Yeah.
You tell her how much you like the way she's putting it on you. And you let her get that orgasm off of her own excitement. Let her feed into her imagination and come to her own imagination. And not only just yours. You combine the two. There you go.
Nothing wrong. Oh yeah. Good sex tip. Talk to him. Tell him what you want. I got a sex tip for you too. What'd you say about incest?
I said incels.
Oh, I think you said gotta do a little incest. I got a sex tip for you right now. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
That's for me. All right, right, you guys, take it from a pro, because I'm a fucking pro. That's what you're gonna do. First rule, you get in there, right? You slide in there. Make sure you're wearing a condom if you don't know her, because you don't want no little surprises later on.
Oh
you know
shit,
what I mean?
I forgot about that.
Get in there with the condom, player. You don't want to get no little surprises either on you or with your same last name. Okay? With your DNA. Okay? We don't want that. So that's tip number 1 is use a condom. Here's tip number 2. All right? You get in there, you slide it in there, right? Slow first. You don't just jam it in like a savage. You have some patience. All right?
You fucking animal.
You fucking filthy animal. Have some class. All right? So you get it. Let her feel every inch. All right? And if she says it's too much, just ease back for a second. All right? Don't jam it in there again. Hold on. You got a whole night ahead of you. But once you start pumping, right? You start right? Make sure you last longer than 40 seconds, all right? Make sure you give her some time, brother. Give her some time, brother, all right? We love you all. Peace and love. See you next time. Yeah.
Baby.
Like that?
Yeah.